All right.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
I guess I should probably do my world quests. Or no. World bosses. The one I'm going to use for this one is Kokumi. Where are you?
Take heart. Victor.
I am ready.
Mind the side effects.
Covenants of the Deep. Allow me.
All right. Hey, what's up? Forgive me, I got no clue how to pronounce that name. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Seems like an emergency.
Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm just doing my, what do you call it? My world bosses. Because I haven't done it since Fontaine came out. And since this is like the last day before they reset, I'm just trying to do it before that ends.
Seems like an emergency. still.
Turret, bring refuge!
Kamisato on. Sweep.
That phase is always like the longest, I swear.
Hold the line! Everyone hold hands! Billowing surge!
Wait, was he? Oh, was he not in there? Don't get hit by that. Yeah, maybe I should stop taking the hits, huh? Wait, what was that achievement for? Is it like really read C or something? Alright, let's go do the next world boss. That should be... Actually, no, it's still here.
Marching in the rain conceals the sound of our arrival, but is also a test of stamina.
Alright, oh yeah, I'm right here. What the heck am I doing? Alright, the person that's gotta stay alive is Ganyu. If Ganyu died, we're kind of just done. Alright, you're gonna play him? Wait, does it show the idle animations when they switch? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it only shows for us. You know, that would be cool if it could show it for, like, you know, in co-op. You guys go in.
Let it be known that divinity is mine. Churn!
Speed of light. Everyone hold hands.
Get me away from that.
Don't blink.
Perish!
Look at her. I see everything. Speed of light. In the morning.
At my command, you shall fall.
Now you guys can deal with that.
Everyone hold hands. Let's light it up.
I don't know what that attack was for. I forgot.
I am the all-knowing God. Burn to oblivion. Kneel.
Oh my god. Oh, I dodged that.
Tremble. You filth.
Alright, let me go to the middle.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Hopefully I didn't do the most damage to that, other than I get hit.
Not possible.
Whoops.
Speed of light. Let's light it up.
I can't lose again.
What am I getting all these achievements from? I've never gotten them before. Doing co-op like this.
The rain conceals this.
And then I guess our last one for today would be righted.
Such fortunate weather. Care for a walk?
I guess everybody's trying to do their weekly bosses last seconds.
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go. Strike dead. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Hey, Why do they never miss? Go in! Let's light it up! Let's get this show on the road! Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Adventure time! Sweeps the land! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Wait, this is an all pyro team. What the heck? I just realized that.
See? I'm going in! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Lightning falls from the land of eternity. Let's light it up! This body is eternal. Teamwork is dreamwork! Power core! Light it up! It's on fire! Everybody stand back!
We're actually so close to breaking the shield.
Witness the final calamity! Light it up!
Oh my gosh, we're almost done.
Going in! Now disappear! Let's light it up! A round of applause! Crumbles before me.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Liv Rosin. Right now I'm just doing my, what do you call it, my world bosses before it ends this week. And so far I finished all of it, or I mean not all of what I wanted to do. I still got to do Signora, but I don't have enough resin. Because I did some elite bosses last night as well. But yeah. How are you though? Then with that, I should get an achievement. Yep. Awesome. We defeat the Emperor of Fire and Iron during the Relic Records creations of the Hydro Nation event. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that like tomorrow or something. But today, I plan on doing world quest after I do my commission, so. Hold on, I'm just eating something.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Alright, which one should I switch it out with? Oh no?
This is destiny. Let me scribe. Ha! Ha! Za! Z! Z! Written in the stars. Ha! Ha! Delved into destiny. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Za! Za! Z! Ha!
Destroy all pure puffer fruit. Oh, that was it? Wait, was it? No, it was it. Never mind. That's so weird. I was just trying to try something out right there. Is there like a fish I can like grab? Oh. Oops, not that. I think. Wait. It's like this, right? Okay, well, never mind. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna swim all the way over there. Never mind. Let's go over here. Oh. Alright, so these ones, I can't use Mona.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
How strong are these guys? Oh wow, they're really... Yeah, for the little ones, they're actually pretty pinky. Then it wants me to go all the way over here.
I see everything. Yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I see everything.
Awesome. That should be all the commissions.
Exactly. But none of them believed me. There'll be an extra.
Need to end a few enemies?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I should probably mine stuff actually. I don't know where to mine though. Alright, I guess I'll just get started with my world quest, I guess. Darn it, she's too short. Whatever. Yeah, that's gonna take me a while. What if I just take out a claymore?
What shall we do?
Ooh.
Quake! Solidify!
Grow, grow, grow! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, this way turn a little.
Rise!
Are you serious?
Stabilize!
There's still a long road ahead.
Rest, rebuild!
Why do I want the sprouts? Hey there, where are you busy with? Oh, this was the a home vegetable garden, right? A vegetable garden, but this is supposed to be a flower garden. Oh no, I'm not very good forest, am I? Did Pama get something wrong? Sorry. So was this what you were talking about previously when you said that you had no other flowers to give us? Kosanzi... No? I don't know. Kosanzinia? That's right, I planted all these seeds, but nothing's happened yet. They aren't all ruined, are they? That would be such a shame. You need to start over in that case. What do you do? That's right, I mean, what I want is a beautiful flower garden. I don't want people to call it a vegetable garden. If that's the case, just let us, the ever helpful helpers, help you. Farmer and Arukubox, do you know how to garden? Can you help me? I've been known to plant some flowers and crops here and there. Oh, that's so cool. My wish is to become an awesome florist, but the flowers I plant always wither. I tried transplanting flowers at first, but they always died. After that, I tried to start them off from seeds, but they just refused to sprout. Flowers are so beautiful, but raising them is so hard, but humans have gotten used to such hard work, so they have an easy time caring for flowers. Maybe humans just plant flowers and the environment is better suited to growing them. The environment. The humans who sell flowers also say that flowers grow better outside, but if I do that, it'll be hard for me to go care for them. It is said that there are all sorts of flowers in faraway places, and maybe, just maybe, some of them might do better here in the village, but I can't go so far from home to collect them myself. Then you met the right people. We, Paimon, and all of us have traveled everywhere, and we've seen all sorts of flowers. Windmill acers, for example, silk flowers, knockerweeds, snowy roses, for instance. I don't know. Also, got to knockerweeds can even grow in places that are stormy all year round. Surely, Medusa village doesn't have weather that bad. Knockerweeds? It's knockerweeds. Ay. A strange name. I never heard that humans display flowers at their horticultural fairs. Do humans abroad display weeds too? Hey, welcome to the stream, Bailu. Did you find the recipe? Lesson, huh? I'm not really sure. I bought a bunch of recipes, from like 2 shots, but I don't actually memorize the name for them. Well, no, knockaweeds are the type of flower, not a weed. Even if the wind isn't blowing, they will gently shake when the thunder can be heard. That's why the locals use it to predict the coming of a storm. Flowers can vibrate by themselves. I wonder what those might look like. I really want to see them. Can you think of any other suitable flowers? Let's see. Sumeru roses, for instance. That's right, you can find Sumeru roses everywhere in Sumeru's rainforest. It's a really tough plant. The rainforest is also pretty humid, so it's quite similar to Meadowsea Village. Sumeru roses. I tried planting other roses. Is there a difference between them and the ones from Sumeru? You know, Paimon doesn't really know all that much about flowers varieties, but its color, at least, is definitely different from the ones you find in Fontaine. But the Sumeru rose most distinguishing feature is its scent. You can use it to make great perfumes, and it's amazing when added to desserts. Hee. I've never seen such an exotic rose before, and with special scent, you say, I'd love to get a whiff of that. Odds are that Paimon will eat it before you get the chance. Hey, Paimon won't do that. She'll at least wait until it's made into a proper dish first. Can you think of any other suitable flowers? So we did the silk flowers. Silk flowers? What a strange thing. Do they grow in the muck and mud? No, that's not it. If you hear silk, it means pretty clothes. The flowers themselves are beautiful too, and they can even be worn. Pretty flowers from another land that you can wear? That's so cool. I wish I could see one right now. Can you think of any other suitable flowers? One-wheel acers, for example. That's right, one-wheel acers grow out in the wild, and they're at that breed. Maybe they'll also grow here. It is a food that we need: meat, flour, cheese, and butter. If you don't have it, come at my route. I will show you. Oh, don't worry. Right now, I'm trying to focus on doing this world quest, since I know from what I heard from another viewer, right? It said it's like 3 hours long, but that's only if you're skipping dialogue. So I'll probably be stuck here all day doing this world quest, since I like to go through everything. My foot's asleep. You know, whenever my foot is asleep, you know, I try to just get up or something. But that's always the hardest part. I've never heard of that thing before. Are they really spiky or something? Well, not really. Wind wheels are things you put on buildings. They have big sails that are like flower petals, and when the wind blows, they spin like whoop, 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 whoop. One-wheel acers are called that because they spin in the wind as well. So they spin and make whoop, whoop noises. Amazing. I wish I could see them right now. Okay, I think that'll do for now. Well, since you're curious, Kosandina, why don't we help you look for a few exotic flowers? You really would? In that case, could I have all of them out? No, I have to be a responsible for it. Just one type will do for starters. Arukubox, what kind of flowers will you be bringing to me? Let's go with the Sumeru rose. Alright, sure. This isn't something you see often in Fontaine, so it'll be awesome bragging rights with the humans here. Being able to show off a flower to humans? Oh, I never even dreamed that such a day might come. As long as your wish comes true, consider a compensation for Paimon's transgressions. Oh, that's fine. I've already over it. Please help me bring flowers from other land so I can build the most beautiful garden. If you made your decision, Arukubox, let's give those flowers to Kosandina. I got so many of them. This land's flowers, flowers from this land. Now I have you in my hand. If planting these flowers is pretty tough. You say that, but it was Kosandina and I who did the work. I've been super concerned for these flowers, you know. Mental stress counts as work too. Flowers from this land, so strange yet so beautiful. Hee, my flower garden will be the envy of humans. Yep. You don't see them in Fontaine so often, so make sure to show them off to the people here a little more. Hey, you can't smell those Sumeru roses without being reminded of the delicious dishes you can make using them. Rose custard, canning, bombard fish roll. So this is Sumeru roses that you love to eat, Paimon. So many petals with so many colors. Sumeru roses have many colors? That's right, petals of many colors combine to this form, and their colors shift as it's rocked back and forth. They even change color? I get it. When a similar rose is put into food, the food itself will start to turn into a rainbow shifting color. No wonder you love those dishes. Paimon must be truly beautiful. Paimon thinks that you don't need to see multicolored food that changes color after eating some poisonous mushrooms. So I'm assuming they perceive things differently. Paimon didn't think that you would see flowers so differently from us. Sanzina, and that explain things would be so tough. Paimon head hurts now. Alright, I have 2 assignments due tomorrow that I haven't even started yet, lol. I'm gonna work for a while. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm just doing this world quest. Well, they are pretty, but Paimon wouldn't call it our perspective exactly the same. We definitely share an appreciation for flowers, though, so there's no need to sweat the small stuff. You just concentrate on taking care of them. Hey, welcome back to the String Axle Blaze. I miss everybody. No worries, including you. Yes, next I must find some water with which to nourish my precious flowers. No need to trouble yourself, I'll fetch some for you. That's right, just leave it to Arukubox. The frick was that? Right now I'm doing one of the world quests. It's called A Brush of Seafoam and Crimson. Got no idea what it relates to, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Arukubox Paimon. Mamoru. I don't know how to say your name. Are you surprised, Paimon, and happy that we have met again after all this while? You know, I wish there was like voice dialogue so at least I at least know like how their name is pronounced or something. Well, it hasn't exactly been a long while since we last met. Actually, how did you get back sooner than us? We didn't see you at all either. I came back immediately after packing and I wound up waiting for you here. Alright then. Also, is this Meadow Village? All the houses are kind of small, pretty interesting. Maybe we've got a Mezzaline chef, a Melusine venturer, or a Melusine architect who specializes in building Melusine houses in this village. Hey Mamare, what does your house look like? My house is pretty and quiet. It's a good place to paint. Come on, it's this way. I haven't done anything in Fontaine yet except I'm in the middle of an Archon quest. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean your dad? Does he live in the village too? He's not in the village. How should I put it? He's all around us? Okay. That's so she's talking about like a spiritual entity, I'm assuming? Oh, that's her house. She has a nice little space all to herself. Is that a garden deck right there? Well, this place is my house, and welcome to my humble abode. Please don't mind the mess, and all comments are welcome. And no need to be so formal. So this place is a quiet spot suited for painting because it's a good distance from the village, huh? I'm back. Say more. I don't know if I said that right. Probably didn't, but who cares? Garbled mechanical noises. Welcome back, my lady. You are as gentle, lovely, and radiant as ever. Well, did that robot dog just talk? Yes, Paimon, Arukubox. This is Seymour. He's family. Seymour, these two are Arukubox and Paimon. They're nice people who stop others from giving me Mora. Don't phrase it like that. You make it sound like we did something bad. Actually, never mind that. Why can Seymour speak? What do you mean? Of course he can. There'd be something wrong with him if that wasn't the case. What she said, Paimon. Talking robot dogs aren't generally the norm. Is that so? Let's say more can. Since you're from abroad, I guess you know what you're talking about. That said, Seymour can talk and he's also my best friend. He can even critique my paintings? Oh wow, okay. I see your judgment is very sharp, my lady. It just talked again. I want to sure that my memory is... Hold up. My freaking iPad is talking. Yeah, my freaking iPad just started talking all of a sudden. I didn't even say the S word. We'll probably start exploring tomorrow if everything goes right. I told you about the storm, right? It was really bad. Oh, that's why you haven't been able to play? Yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. It just talked again. I'm sure that Mamoru isn't doing any ventriloquism or anything, but does their exchange really make sense? It feels mismatched. Did someone give it to you as a gift? Did you fish this out of the water? Can you really find a best friend just like that? That's not it. We met when I was looking for peanuts nearby once. That's when I discovered poor Seymour lying in a pile of junk all alone. So I talked to him and we became friends. Later I brought him back with me so he'd have a home. So does this thing have any other functions other than talking? Seymour, paw. I am sorry, my lady, but I fear I cannot. What's going on? Is he like stationary? Apologies, I believe you know as well as I do, my lady. He said some stuff, but he hasn't moved one bit. I'll say more. Actually spoke to you. He usually doesn't talk to anyone but me. He must know that you're a nice person. However, he can't move or run around like a normal furry dog. True, you know, he might be one of those clockwork mechas. Do you know how to talk to him? Do you just talk to him all the time, Mamoru? Yes, no one in the village really understands art, so there's never much to talk about. I mean, they care about me, but holding any conversation can be tough. You definitely don't show as much interest in my paintings as you do, Paimon, other than Mr. Jacob. Only Seymour ever talks to me about art. Well, Paimon does want to see how cool and pretty she look in your art. Also, is this Mr. Jacob a friend of yours too? Yep, the art collector from before who wanted to change my paintings for Mara. He was cool and gentle and he told me all kinds of things about art. He even said that he could understand those paintings. Despite all that, she didn't sell a single one to him in the end, huh? The harder something is to come by, the more incredible it tends to be. Wait, my Mamoru's paintings be a priceless treasure? Let's put that aside for now, though it's time to paint. Oh, this is the moment Paimon's been waiting for. It's a priceless masterpiece about to be created. I don't think I can do that exactly, but I do my best to make a worthy gift for you two all the time. I prepare my tools. Please wait for me. Alright. Okay, let's go look around nearby, shall we? Now this box contains... It's rude to go through other people's stuff, Paimon. Hey, Paimon just happened to see it, alright? Let's say, it seems like there's some machine components inside, though there are bits. Are they supposed to be used to maintain Seymour? Guess it might be best not to mess with them then. Seymour, I don't know. You know, Paimon's got a question. Why is Seymour the only clockwork mechanism that can talk? It might be some experimental prototype. That's true. What's the deal with you, Seymour? No reply. Somehow it doesn't seem all that smart. The sound of rummaging comes from beyond the door. That was louder than Paimon thought it would be. My pains, but they should be here. Bottle. Yeah, what's this small bottle for? Only one way to find out. This looks like paint. There's only a little left, but still. Arukubox, are you okay? I'm just a little dizzy. Flying white fish. What? White fish? Are you sure you're okay? Why don't we sit down and take a break here first? You might be tired from all that swimming. I'll find now. So what the frick was that? Well, hello there, mister. I'm quite new to this district. Mind showing me the way? District? You talking about the stream? Anyways, welcome to the stream, Sidewalk Grass. How are you doing? Right now, we're just playing some Genshin, doing a world quest at the moment. Why don't we sit down and take a break here first? Okay, that's good. But don't push yourself, alright? If you feel sick later, just say so. Arukubox, Paimon. Are your painting tools ready? Again, welcome to my humble abode. Please don't mind the mess and all. Comments are welcome, but I think I'm out of paints. Huh. I mean, the stuff that should have been in that bottle, a warm, beautiful color. Anyway, sorry, but please wait here a moment. I'll go gather some paints. I'll be right back. I need to apologize. A priceless masterpiece like that, like the one you owe me, should also need priceless paints after all. Do you need to collect the paints yourself? I do recall us helping Albedo gather star silver back then. As I want to draw the most beautiful things. Common paints are fine, but they won't be able to portray the warmth that Arukubox emanates or Paimon's shininess. Give me a second, I'm going to gather the paints I need. We can help. My hands are short. Also, there's no need to worry. I've always gone out to get paints on my own, so I'm used to it. Wait, so you don't have any friends accompanying you most of the time? What I mean is, sorry. Why are you apologizing? Oh, I get it, Paimon. You feel bad for me because Seymour can't move and I might be lonely while collecting paint, right? You're so nice, thank you. But anyway, we should go together. It'll be more convenient that way, right? Yep, let's go together. If you're both willing, then let's go. Thank you, that makes me so happy. Well, Paimon really does want to see your work, you know? Go to the place to collect the paint. How long would it? Normally about a day, I guess. To just collect paint. A whole day. Usually I try to fill out my paint bottle and that's why I need all day. This time I can just go in forward through. It should be... Man, the dialogue is always so fast. Since it's 3 AM here in Japan, so I'm just a tad bit sleepy, but I'm used to staying up late. Yeah, if you want to go to sleep, no worries. You can go to sleep. And speaking of Japan, I'll actually be visiting there like, what do you call it? Next month. Technically, I'm flying there on the 31st, but I'll be arriving there on September 1st. So I'm pretty excited about visiting Japan. Did you mention Japan? Now watch Adako go crazy. Okay, guys, okay. It's just because I'm going to Japan literally like next week probably. I haven't checked those exact dates. I just know I'm just going there on the 31st in August. Sounds neat to me. Yeah, I'm gonna be visiting some friends in the beginning of the month too. Although some of them live in Tokyo, the other live in Osaka or near Osaka, so that's where I'll be visiting them. Look, Arukubox, Paimon, those are the ores that we need. Now what we need to do next is... Hehe, say no more. We're expert miners. We'll show you how the pros do it. Please wait. Digging directly isn't going to work. These ores are really hard, so we need to use that prism over there to resonate with them first. It's like calming them down. Once they're calm, they'll open up. Are these even safe? How did this girl collect all those things?
Allow me.
All the time. Did anybody crash in or was the house here at the top? Use the prisms to resonate. Is it this one? Prisms. What prisms are they talking about? I mean, obviously he's pointing at this thing. I'm just like... Oh, okay. That's why. You just do it like this. That makes sense. So that's how we're doing this, huh? But as long as we grind this ore into powder, we can make more paints, right? Huh? Where's Mama Red? She was here a moment ago. She probably went up ahead. Seriously, someone that small shouldn't go running around like that. Never mind. Let's head up ahead too. Arukubox, are you okay? You're zoning out again? Nothing. I'm just a bit dizzy. Say something to Paimon. Why do people always do that? Like, in any store, like they feel something like, oh, it's not that, I'm just feeling dizzy. That is clearly not normal. Especially everything that travelers just went through, you know? I exist in every plane. You can always interact with such being like myself. As long as there are dirt and moisture, that is. Man, this girl sure knows how to text. Just like before, have you just not had enough to eat or something? Yeah, thanks for all things, but I don't think this is a question of how much I have or haven't eaten. Don't push yourself too hard, alright? Let's keep going, shall we? Alright. No reaction. Upon closer inspection, the prison over there isn't glowing. Do we have to use another one that is glowing? Probably. Prison activated. Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Try. Oh, okay, that thing's glowing now. Let's see. It's really hard to aim with this thing. Arukubox Paimon over here. Alright, what is it? Looks like we've already gathered loads of stuff. This should do it, right? Wow, something's ore. I can make lots and lots of paint with these. Thank you so much. Yeah, no need, but they're all red ore. Will you have enough colors to use? Don't worry about it. Now, time for the last step. Well, Paimon knows you're going to grind the ores and make them into paints. Is that right? Huh, well, if you just put it like that, counting the need to grind the paint, there should be 2 more steps ahead. These ores contain a lot of impurities. If we were to make them into paint like this, the colors won't be even. They'll look dirty. Paimon didn't know that there were so many considerations played. Guess that's what makes you master of arts. So what do we need to do, Master Mamare? At this time, we need to find pure ores, grind them down, then mix the powders together. This way, the amount of impurities will decrease, and the paints we get from them will be more beautiful. But shouldn't we have used the pure ores to make the paints from the beginning? There aren't many high purity ores around, silly. You might as well be saying that if there's no Tadogati, let's have Poisson Chant Pie instead. Well, that metaphor sure gives you a distinct taste of Mezzoline food culture. That said, there aren't any other mineral vines nearby, are there? Yes, we'll need to go further inside this place to find the pure ore we need. Do you want to take a break? I can take care of the rest. I won't be long anyway. I'll go with you. Wait, look over there. Is that a red whirlpool? A wormhole? What is that? It's a shortcut. Have you seen one before? There should have been many of them along the way. Oh, so is that how she got to the village before us? A shortcut? It looks pretty ominous for one. Is this what they call a shortcut that's the longest way around? Well, I always take paths like these. They're safe and warm. Well, if you say so, then we've come this far, so you might as well go all the way in helping you find high purity ores. While Pyron feels nauseous, the shortcut really was something. Was that part of Melusine Scripture too? On closer inspection, it seems like we did pass this place by when we came down. To think that there was such a large stone over there. That's right, and this place feels warm and safe, doesn't it? Father told me about it, and it contains high purity ores. It'll take care of the ones here, so just wait for me. These don't look that different from the ordinary sort. Huh? But their colors are totally different. But really? Aren't they all red anyway? Well, yes, but there are pretty obvious differences between different shades of red, right? I couldn't tell. It's got such a rich texture that's certainly different. You're really sensitive together. Would you like to paint someday? We can paint together. We'll put your paintings and mine together around the house. You couldn't tell the difference at all, could you? So you probably know a lot more painting than we do, about it, and about ores and paints too. Either way, Paimon didn't know that paints was such tough work. Mining, gathering different ores to make paints. Paimon used to think that it was just about putting paint on canvas. Are you feeling alright, Arukubox? I hear something. What was that sound? So what kind of topic does this stream often go around, or is it a type of simulator? Simulator? Nah, we play Genshin and whatnot. Yeah, most people who come to the stream either play Honkai Star Rail or Genshin or both. And then soon Zenless Zone Zero in the future. But for the most part we talk about, or they just watch me play Genshin. You know, it's just whatever is trending in Genshin Impact, I would say. The only thing Alka tries to enforce is the avoidance of sensitive topics that might put people in a bad state of mind. Then let us discuss about the whole Elon Musk and Twitter problem then. No. Don't, yeah. Try to avoid controversial topics altogether. Yeah, we're just here just to enjoy games. That's all we're doing. Hey, Alamas, don't you worry about me. And that's exactly how you get Paimon worried. But this has something to do with the red ores. Some ores do contain toxins that can affect people's minds. My mama has been working with these ores all the time, so they should be fine. By the way, what are they exactly? Paimon wonders if they fetch a good price. Maybe if we collect some extra and sell it to merchant outside, we might be able to. Ores are even higher in purity. Well, Paimon gets it. You mean to say that the high purity ores needed for Maria's paint as paints are truly invaluable and treasure ores or treasures instead? In that case, let's help gather those ores. Hehe, Paimon looking forward to this. Certainly, prisons can be picked up and redeployed at certain locations nearby. And what kind of food do you guys eat other than I think that is weird? Oh, I can move this? Okay. And then is there a way I can move this, or? Oh, whoops. Yeah, with food, I'm generally fine with most things, as long as they're not like too exotic, like eating a monkey's brain or something like that. But if you're wondering where I got the description from, that's from like Indiana Jones or whatever. I forgot which Indiana Jones movie though. But yeah, as long as it isn't too bizarre, I'm fine with most foods. Oh, I didn't realize they already hit it already. Talk to Mama Ray. Arukubox pound. Sorry for the wait. That's... Hehe, we weren't just watching, you know, we've collected loads of pure ore. Awesome, right? Alright, thank you. Nice, beautiful paints. Here we come. Let's head back, shall we? You seem rather pleased, Mamoru. Is that obvious? Your tail is practically wagging. No, it isn't. But you're right. I'm very happy. We can make lots of paints now. I like the odd and odd are cool, but these guys are pretty cute, I would say. Especially how she was saying like, how can you tell you're wagging your tail? And she's like, no, I'm not. Well, yes, that is part of it. What about the other reasons then? Well, let's just head back first. Hey, Paimon's talking to you, you know. Let's go, Paimon. Oh, whatever. We'll just go back to get that painting anyway. So let's just do that. Arukubox. Alright, let's go all the way over there. You know, maybe I should release this Sealy too. Awesome. Yeah, I just realized, can I just complete this challenge? And then just not collect anything? Oh. This switches with like Elon or something.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Awesome. Yeah, so now I can just complete all the stuff and just leave the chest lying around. Carrot cheese and god awful, but still munch it about Q time every 10 months. I don't know why. Most of my childhood was spent eating either German or Japanese food because of my parents, so I guess I prefer that food that are a bit sour and sweet, sometimes spicy. Elaine's little invention might as well have been yesterday since I last saw it. Boss? We searched your place, but we couldn't find the paints you wanted. You couldn't? Yes, we did find some bottles that once contained paint, though. They gave off a very pungent smell that made us all feel all queasy. I see, so the paints have been used up. Well, that's an unfortunate coincidence. Well then, Miss Otis, please take your people and clean this place up. As things stand, this would make for too shocking a sight, I think. As for the paints, I'll figure something out later. Understood. I'm sorry. We couldn't complete your commission before you could come personally to the Widow Squad's aid. Those two strangers came and saw the moment. Oh, okay, so they were trying to play the good, like the bad guy, good guy thing. So they were waiting for him to come. I'm assuming, right? That's fine. I'm not bothered by this. Well, it's not much about that, but don't you think that this would count as a case of force majeure as such? So, about the rumination we discussed previously. Don't worry, you will be paid as per usual. Really? Thank you, sir. If all of our employees were as good as hearted as you. Whatever the case, I shan't take up any more of your time. Just clean up those shambolic doodles up. Shambolic doodles? Ah. And what are you doing here? Hey, purple guy, are you in cahoots with those thieves who wanted to steal Mama Maria's paintings? Oh, Paimon knows what you're up to, alright? You hired these people to steal Mama Maria's artwork to create an opportunity for you to rescue her, win her trust, and then achieve some unspeakable aims. Well, not that Paimon's things getting paintings counts as anything unspeakable, but eavesdropping is about having good ladies. Alright, I'm gonna beat him up now. I haven't eaten anything that'd be considered bizarre or weird. Yeah, in America, there's a lot of bizarre things that Americans find weird. Like, one thing that people find bizarre, at least in Filipino food culture, right? It's probably like, I think it's called dinuguan. I think, yeah. So there's this one soup dish that's like brown and whatever. Like the soup is brown, but the reason why it's brown is because it's pig blood. So you're basically drinking pig's blood. So people would find that kind of weird. Another one that we have that's kind of weird to most people is balot. And what balot is basically a like a a duck egg that you just eat after you I forgot, do they even cook the thing? I think they do cook it. I think they cook like a live, not live, but like a duck egg with the embryo and everything inside of it. They boil it and then they eat it. So that's another thing that would be considered pretty bizarre to people. And you're one of the talk, coming here on this line, ransacking someone's house when they're not in. You got some cheek to call others out. Who are you? Me, you can call me Jacob. I am a traveling collector of art. Good to see you again as well, Miss Mara. Richard Jacob. So were all the things you told me lies? That you never seen painting like these before, that you like to collect them, that you could understand them? You did all that for things that have nothing to do with painting themselves, right? You understand, Miss Mamaria. I have never intended to deceive you. You now have nothing but admiration for your work, but you call them shambolic doodles. And I apologize for my imprecise use of words, but I truly mesmerized by their unpredictable, chaotic nature, and I appreciate the beauty in them, so incomprehensible to the rest of the world. That really? Of course I mean it. Your skills are most enchanting, and your use of colors and persistence in making your own paintings truly make me... Hey, don't be taken by him so easily. Oh wait, so is this a trick too? What do you want the paints for? What an interesting question, a fine question indeed, miss. Let me ask you this instead. What else do you think these paints can be used for? I got no clue. Like, we know that she perceives colors differently, so it may be, I don't know. Maybe they want to gain insight in how the Melusine see colors, I'm assuming? Or maybe they can see something else entirely that normal people can't see. That's bizarre, yeah. You're talking about below. Yeah. Sounds like the average Vietnamese meal to me. My cousin, does this sound familiar? Well, yeah, like in America, people, like, a lot of people are more into, like, white people's food, you know? Like, you know, like chicken, french fries, hamburgers, steak, that kind of stuff. I mean, there's other food too, but the majority of people in America don't eat what, you know, Filipinos eat. Like, there's obviously good ones, like lumpia. That's a famous dish that everybody loves. Like, if I were to recommend anybody a Filipino dish, lumpia would probably be at the top of the list, along with chicken adobo or something. You know, normal stuff like that. Those are really good dishes, by the way. You should try them if you ever had the chance. I mean, ask you this. So, what else do you think the paints can be used for? Paimon doesn't know what you want to do with them, but you can't be up to anything good. You tried to buy her paintings for a high price, and you also hired people to trouble her and ransack her house. You didn't have to go this far for your own drawings, did you? Yes, why indeed. Consider that a question for further exploration after discussion. For now, let me venture a guess. You have just collected the raw materials for the paints, am I correct? In that case, ma'am, allow me to ask you a question. Could you give me those materials to me? No. It's for her. I have no quarrel with you. As such, we need not be enemies. In return, I can give you any amount of more as long as that is within reason, of course. Why are you asking me? It's not even ours, it's hers. Exactly, these paints aren't ours. You should be asking Mama Maria, shouldn't you? Are you really hoping for an answer, or are you simply probing about my attitude? Regardless, I will answer honestly. You and I both know that Miss Maria will not stop me from attaining her paints, but that the same cannot be said for you. I never said anything like that. I'm not listening to you, you liar. Question now, say no more, Miss Maria. You will give me the correct answer, won't you, ma'am? There is no correct answer. It's either a yes or a no. Of course we will, and that's a big fat no. My Maria put in so much work to create something so beautiful, and yet you're treating her like this. This is the answer the three of you have agreed on? Bonus then. What? You gonna order them to beat us up or something? First, allow me to thank you all for helping me collect these paints, and well, though it disappoints me to say this will be all. That will be all. First you ransack someone's house, then you say all that stuff, and then now you want to run off? You misunderstood. I said that will be all, not goodbye. Miss is I'd like to change the original terms of our commission. What, you're gonna have her beat us up or something? Eh. Get rid of these people as your pay will be 7 times the original amount due. Hey, you don't think you can take the Autobots out with just these 2 people, do you? You know Bashi's right. We won't be able to take that person out by ourselves. You're mercenaries, aren't you? You should know more about combat than I do. Since you have the numbers, why are you so fixated on the strongest foe? Is there not someone who cannot fight? Yeah? You mean you want us to... What do you think you're doing? Taking sensible necessary action toward achieving your future far beyond our imaginations. Plus even 7-fold pay. There's no argument then. Sorry, buddy. Please do not mind my appearance, my lady. My prime directive is to garble mechanical noises protect you. What? So it can move. Say more? Affirmative. I am here, my lady. You are as gentle, lovely, and radiant as ever. Please step back. Wait, I want to see him fight. Oh, he missed. He went for the duck and missed. Here, let me try to like keep them in one area.
Hold the line.
Yes, get him.
Spring forth. With all my strength. Scatter. Allow me. This dance is for you.
It looks like he doesn't know any, he doesn't have any elemental, what do you call it? Elemental abilities. Just physical tackle, I guess. Have you guys tried Turkish ice cream? Fun fact, I'm actually skating in the street in the night the whole time. Yeah, in the middle of the night. The sound like a perfect crime scene. Turkish ice cream isn't too shabby. Deep fried ice cream is though? Fried ice cream? Oh, have you never heard of fried ice cream? Yeah, fried ice cream is the bomb. Like, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it's like, it's a real thing. It's it's cool. And it's good. And it's good. I've had it before. To be honest, I'm not really sure how they make it fried. I'm assuming they just have it like near a frozen state, and they like deep fry it as fast as they can at high temperature. I don't know. Honestly, you're just gonna have to look it up because I'm not really sure how they make it either. I know it's somewhere, but it's quite good. Yeah, it's super good. What is this? Outdated junk, that's all. Alien's own little invention. You've been slumbering for years, haven't you? Yeah, just stop pulling all this bad stuff. Why are you so obsessed with these paints anyway? Are they really worth you resorting to such despicable actions? Please, I've already told you why we are doing this. No, you haven't. You've been beating around the bush. As for you, Miss Mamoru, if we should meet again, I look forward to your future drawings. Nah, let's just take him straight to Fontaine right now. Beat him up. Well then, I'll take my leave. Good leave. Oh yes, and you, thinking machine, let's go. Miss Idiot, we have other things to do. Okay, stop right there, purple guy. Please wait, you two. There's something wrong with say more. Garble mechanical noises. My apologies. He might be out of energy. Did he take the damage during the battle? Oh no, this can't be. Mamoru, are you alright? I'll say more, Mr. Jacob. He always intended to trick me by saying all those things like, I love your paintings, I can understand your paintings. And even worse, he damaged you this badly. I won't forgive him, I won't. Mamoru, let's go look for an engineer in the court of Fontaine. They should be able to fix or even improve upon it in a week. And also help you find more paints along the way. But let's pack things up a bit first. Paimon hopes your paintings weren't damaged during the fight. Thank you, Arukubox, and you too, Paimon. It's just, what's the point of all my old work if Seymour can't be cured? If Seymour can't appraise these works like he used to? Artworks that no one understands, those aren't really artworks, are they? They're just what a person called them, shambolic doodles. Nah, don't take his word to heart. What the heck? That sounds something amusing. Didn't know it was a real thing. Yeah, it's real. It's real. Yeah, fried ice cream. I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's fried ice cream. But like when you eat it, it's like super good. Don't say that. Even the purple guy said that there was something magical and inscrutably distorted about your work. Paimon loves your stuff too. Also, Paimon wanted to ask you about this since before. What do you mean by everyone in the village not understanding art? Exactly that. No one understands the paintings. But they only don't get it because they haven't seen your artistic background, so they can't get a hidden meanings. Well, everything's about context anyway, right? What it means you will need to societal knowledge and an understanding of history. What Paimon wants to say is, can we see the paintings? Sure. You pick up painting from the ground. This is... Wait, can travelers see something? Paimon doesn't really understand its content either, but it looks really awesome, and this might sound unsuitable, but it looks like it might be super valuable right off the bat. It's so beautiful, for example, these details here, they really got that immersive feeling. Don't you think so too? The other Mezzalines probably don't understand it because you don't have to force yourself to say something nice, Paimon. I can see right through you. So I know you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, so thank you. I'm sorry, Paimon, I couldn't tell what you painted, but it really is beautiful. Oh well, let's help pack this stuff up. I can understand it. You mean the content of the painting? Yeah, what is she seeing? You don't need to comfort me with white lights. I'll pull myself together, don't worry. This painting depicts two bears clapping their hands together, a drowned throne, burning self-healing. A drowned throne. Huh? Now that you mention it. Wait, you really got it? What did you think of the painting? It's very good. It's worth savoring. Yes, you really do get it. There are so many things I want to express via my paintings, and I want to make the audience feel something new each time. Wait, so why was Traveler able to understand the painting? So Paimon was right then. They are priceless masterpieces. So this really is the first time someone had understood my paintings. The other villagers think they're beautiful, but that's all they can tell me. And slowly I began to understand, even though they don't get my paintings, they were still trying to be nice to me by saying they look beautiful. It's really kind of them, but I don't think that's good. So I was really happy when Mr. Jacob said that he understood what I was trying to convey through my paintings. I thought finally someone can see what I want to show. So it doesn't seem to be like a Melusine trait. It looks like it's a personal trait, but I wonder what the freak he's looking for in those paintings. Basically, it is embodying a Sub-Zero. Then they fried it in oil because It is so cold, only the outer layer is fried while the inside is so cold. Does it taste any good? The flavor doesn't mix, but the taste is strangely good, better than some ice cream. Yeah, that's probably the best explanation for it. It kind of reminds me of this appetizer where people would fry cheese with breading. What you would do is you would have it like in the freezer or something, like the cheese in a freezer. Then you coat the mozzarella cheese and some breading, and then you fry it for like a short amount of time, only enough to where it fries like the outer layer, where basically like the crumb, like the crust of the mozzarella cheese or something. It's like they make these mozzarella cheese balls. It's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what the dish is called specifically, but it's like that where they have the cheese in like a near frozen state, and then they coat the cheese and breading, and then they just deep fry it as fast as they can at high temperatures, and then they take it out within after like I don't know, like 2 or 5 minutes. It really depends. Because like if you tried to fry like mozzarella cheese normally, like it would just melt inside the oil right away because of how what do you call it? Yeah, just because how cheese is. So it's kind of like that. So I was really happy when you oh, that purple guy, he's just awful. Right, but none of that matters now. Father told me of many beautiful sights. I feel the world is a lovely place and it makes me happy. However, I am not a good speaker, so I want to make others happy through my paintings. But most Melusines only know how to encourage me by saying that my paintings are beautiful. I like them too, but I still want to have someone around who gets my paintings. That's why Seymour is such an important friend to me. Unlike the others, he pays attention to my paintings and critiques them. That's also why I was so happy when I met Jacob. At first, I heard that Jacob had said, I thought myself in the future I should only show my paintings to Seymour. Others don't understand me more, so they only try not to hurt my feelings. But since you and Arukubox can understand it, that means they're not entirely beyond comprehension. It means that there are people who can really see the beautiful things I wanted to show. So like Seymour, you're now my best friend too. Paimon is happy about it, but it does feel weird to be compared to a robot dog. Regardless, let's continue cleaning up, shall we? Seriously, those bad guys really made a mess of this place, huh? Thank you. Sorry, I made you clean up after me again. You know, just like when we met for the first time. That's fine, we're friends after all. Yep. Looks like you're in such a good mood. That's great. Yeah, I feel so happy when I'm with you guys, just like how I feel when I'm on a roll with my paintings. So, looking at how you're packing things up, Paimon can't help but thinking that your Mezzolines have really short hands. Your hands are even shorter, Paimon. No way, short hands, Mamare. Yes, they are baby hands, Paimon. Baby hands, Paimon. Alright, Paimon takes it back, but really, don't those hands make painting inconvenient? Your canvas does sit on a high sand. That's alright, since my hands aren't short at all, but speaking of paints, I really am sorry that I won't be able to paint for you at the moment. I just can't leave Seymour like this. I must fix him first. He is my best friend after all. Sorry, Paimon, but I'll paint for you once Seymour's all fixed up. Alright, let's go to the court of Fontaine together and seek out a reliable engineer to help us. An engineer? No, that's not it. I want to fix Seymour myself. Oh wait, you know how to fix Clockwork Mecha too? Strange that you would even ask. Paimon, of course not. Huh? Eh? But how are you gonna fix them then? Father said that he's seen a lot of machines, both intact and dismantled, so he can teach me how to fix Seymour. Father. You mentioned his father a few times previously. What's he like? A master Melusine engineer with a long mustache? A Melusine with a wrench? Huh, did Paimon say something bad? Why'd you stop talking? Yes, I see. Oh, she's talking to him right now? What the heck? Here we go again. Wait a minute, who are you talking to? Are the ones I have at home not enough? Then... Hey, Maria, hello? Then, yes, I'll try. Thanks. So, Arukubox Paimon. Whoa. Wait, you're talking to us again? It's like she's connected to something similar to the Kasha in Sumeru or something. But she seems to be connected to like an actual entity versus like a computer entity in Sumeru. Father has told me how to cure Seymour. We just need to collect enough components and then... Come on, don't worry. I'll paint for you once Seymour is all fixed up. No, we're not worried about the painting. Who were you talking to just now? Father, of course. And who's that? Father is father. Wait, can the two of you not hear father's voice? The voice you see. Oh yeah, of course we did. Has Seymour's breakdown hit her too hard or something? Anyway, let's just go along with this for now. We can comfort her later. We heard it too, but we don't know anything about Clockwork Meta, so what should we do exactly? Wait, so we'll need some components? Sure, but what kind? This is what I'm talking about. Pretty isn't. This is a scrap mechanical part. Are they really scrap though? They're so shiny and pretty and they're everywhere here. Everyone in the village really likes them, so they all have some. When we help each other out, we give the other components as tokens of gratitude, and Zana likes them more than most. She often changes a lot of nice things for them. Oh, but she doesn't seem to be in the village. So they're currency specific to Meadowsea village. Currency? Oh, I get it, like Mora. Well, I guess you can say that. Even if Jacob were to give me a lot of components in exchange for my paintings, I wouldn't accept unless it would help fix Seymour. Alright, sure, we'll need to collect the components, right? Will help. No way, they're like Mora, you know? Getting parts for me would be like me asking you to, earn Mora for me? That sounds like something a villain would do. That's fine, I'm used to it, but we can fix Seymour up faster this way. Okay, thank you. You're nice people. I'll also go hunt them down myself. I really can't ask you to find them for me while I just sit around doing nothing. Act 2. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be here for quite a while, guys. I'm gonna try to finish this today, at least this world quest. What are these creatures called? I'm not sure if I'm saying it. Right, it's like... Actually, does it have the title over their head? Hold up. Oh, wait, she's not there anymore. Sounds like someone's calling out to us. Arukubox. Yeah, they're like Melusines. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing it right, so... But they're...
I present to you my newest dish.
Routine? Oh my, never seen you before, Traveler. Would you like to try some Meadowsea Village's specialties? Local specialties? That's right, let me introduce you here. We use ingredients sourced nearby to make delicious dishes that match our tastes. I might be tooting my own horn here, but our specialties are well known amongst niche gourmets. The December even included trying Meadowsea Village cuisine in their 100 heroic challenges to try this year feature. We are number 20 on the list. Also, I've recently come up with a new dish. Want to try it out? The team takes out a dish with a blurry silhouette. The stimulating sense makes your eyes swell up. That doesn't look edible. You don't think so anyway. You love making food. Food, do you? Sure, hit me with it. Contrary to its appearance, the dish is actually most refreshing. After a single bite, the pungent flavors also become surprisingly amiable. Hehe, there's a lot of things you can't know until you try. My food was pretty good, huh? I could tell from your expressions. I was hoping to get a recipe or something. Alright.
Finally a day off.
Alright, I would have a flight for my performance soon, so have a nice time playing. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming by, Sidewalk Grass. You finally looked over? Hello there, tall stranger, and Paimon's Paimon, and she's Arukubox. Alright, I got it. It's Arukubox and Paimon. Welcome to Meadowsea Village. Oh, so sorry. I'm used to showing consideration to people in the village, so I just called you both Miss without thinking. No need to apologize. Yeah, you don't need to be so nervous. You can call us whatever you want. So, what's her name? I'm Serene, just call me Serene. I heard you were trying to collect components. Did something happen? Explain everything that happened before to Serene. I didn't think something like that would occur. This must be reported to Monsieur Neuvillette immediately. Monsieur... yeah, sorry, I can't say that. I can't say it. I can't pronounce French stuff. Thank you, Miss Autobots and Paimon. If it weren't for you, something worse would have definitely followed. Bustling more so broken down. So that's why you're collecting components, yes? Yeah, but we're not really sure how to fix them right now. We were thinking that after getting them components, we could go somewhere like the Fontaine Research Institute and find someone to help us. If that's the case, then please take this. Are these components? Are you just giving them to us? Do you need anything? Need us to help you with anything? No, I didn't mean to use this to get your help or anything. Well, either Autobots or Mama Ray are going to need those components, right? So just accept them. Thank you. I should be the one thanking you. Thank you for taking care of Mama Ray. The child is always alone and never tells me about anything. So seeing her joyously talking with someone and that someone being an outsider human friend as well makes me happy. Though if I had more components, maybe that could solve the problem immediately, right? As I expected, it would take more hard work on my part to better assist everyone. Also, welcome to the stream, John Lee's Wallet. How are you doing? Did I say hi to you right? I'm not even sure. Like, I saw you, but then I think I forgot to say hi right away, and then I forgot even more. So, my bad. Alright, where can we find more components? Let me think. You can check the area around the village. If you're lucky, you might be able to pick up some scattered components, but this method alone isn't that efficient. So why don't you ask the villagers if they need help with anything? I'm sure they'll give you components in exchange for that help. Okay, so we're doing multiple side quests. A Todaga slurry, a crushed innards are inventorial, and a little... Wait, how much is a little exactly? Hey, are you making some soup? Oh, that smells really weird. It smells weird? That can't be. I followed the formula Carabosa gave me exactly, so it should be normal. It sounds like someone fermented a sea bass for 3 years in a vat of dead frogs. If you calm down a bit, you can smell the fragrance of sweet flowers. Hey, that's not right either. Anyway, what are you doing? Do you need help? It's a potion. I'm formulating a potion, one that'll help lots of people. So you're a potioneer? Oh yeah, I'm just an assistant to a master potioneer. Her name is Karabose. I feel like I heard her name before. And Veronata, saw much learned from her. Well, an assistant to a great doctor must be a great assistant, right? Yeah, wait, not at all. There are so many things I still don't know. I'm just working as hard as I can to help her make potions. Also, I've told you my name, but I don't know yours yet. Paimon's Paimon and she's Arukubox. Paimon, what a nice name. Reminds me of a noisy white jellyfish. Autobots, that's a slightly strange name and it things like gold, but it's very friendly. Pleased to meet you. And well, you just asked if I need help, and I do. But I don't know if you'd be willing to help. Ask away. Exactly, if you need help, just say so. I'd like you to try my new potion. I know potions smell and taste bad, but they can help lots of people and cure many illnesses. They're very useful things. When we can't get sick and we don't like drinking strange things, over time people stop helping me taste my potion, and that's been a big problem for me. You're the one who said this stuff is weird. Isn't it dangerous then? Is it? That's fine, we don't get poisoned by them, so you shouldn't either. Well, at least in theory anyway. There are a total of 3 potions I need tasting. One will help people fight better, the other will keep people feeling warm, and the last one, I'm not sure how to put this, but Kerbo says that I can help people understand the truth. That's what he said anyway. I'm still not sure what it means. That does sound dangerous. No, it's not dangerous. Anyway, would you like to help? If you would, I'll take you to the test site now. I'll help you, let's go. Just don't go drinking yourself into danger. BRB in 10 minutes. I'm gonna go take a shower really quick. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Let's try the first type then. Don't drink too much of it. Autobots should spit it out if something feels off, okay? Don't worry, Paimon. I'll be fine. Paimon's just worried, you know? I'm ready. Pass me the potion. This one's called the Super Duper Potion, and it'll make you super strong. Well, in theory at least. Take the potion for Renetta and drink it in one go. It has a pungent color that's hard to bear, but it tastes sweet and sticky and isn't too hard to swallow. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. I heard the reaction. You then wait until some breacher premises become active. Hold up. Let's take out Nihida.
Time to broaden the horizons again. Rest and rebuild. Ha! Ha! Germinate! I see everything. Torrent, bring refuge!
Well, is this the potion's effect? To be honest, I got no clue. So did you defeat those creatures so easily because of the super duper potion? Exactly, you could even say it gave me super duper powers. I didn't feel much, but it was pretty sweet. Yeah, but it smelled terrible. Huh, is that so? Did I get something wrong? Don't be so down, at least it wasn't poisonous. We can take that as a win, right? Alright then, let's bring the super duper potion testing to a close then. Next, let's test this ToS potion. Did you come up with these things yourself? No, I'm not good at making them, so I just let others help me come up with much better ones. Well, don't say that, really. And for something like potions, the name should let you know what it does right away anyway, right? I never heard of that before, but you're right. What does a master potioner... That's what a master potioneer should be like. Cough. Anyway, are you ready to test this potion, Arukubox? Sure, let's start. Oh boy, this one smells like a disaster too. Theoretically, this ToS potion will spare you from the effects of the cold and keep you warm. Yeah, probably. You take the potion from Renata. It smells like dusty, musty old leather. You hesitate for a moment before drinking it in one gulp. It's not a bad tasting drink, being spicy with hints of cinnamon and ginger. It reminds you of a crackling fireplace on a rainy day. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. Afterwards, you rest for a while. I heard the instruction. Why are there so many crabs?
Scatter! Spring forth! Ha!
So I think it is keeping me warm,
Grow,
so...
grow! Yeah! Propagate! Allow me!
This isn't quite the expected effect. I mean, I wasn't really burning or anything. Like, it was making me warm. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be smoking. Are you alright, all of us? Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't know what the medicine would attract things, strange things like that. That happened because the potion made me all toasty, you know? Don't worry, proud signs are weak. Hey, wait, no, it's just that you're too strong. Wait. Did you just say cryo slimes? Oh, that's right. We actually only saw a bunch of huge crabs, yes, it's a normal to see crabs near the coast, but the burning sensation was very real. I could even feel the heat waves coming from them. I see, hallucinogenic effect. Alright, I've written it down. Well, at least it wasn't completely ineffective, but sigh. Regardless, it's great to see that you're right. It's just that, sorry, the potion didn't work again. That's fine anyway. Even though it smells sour, it's at least half successful. You see, Arukubox was totally fine even after drinking it. True, I've already bothered you so much already, but there's one final potion that needs testing. Are you still okay with that? As long as it's not poisonous, let's do it. Oh, we gone this far. Exactly what would be the point of all this if we give up halfway? That said, it's not like Paimon's not worried or anything, but yes, thank you so much. Well, next up is the True Sight Potion. Wait a minute. The first one was Super Duper Potion, the next was Cozy Toasty, and this one's called the True Sight Potion, which means it can let people see the truth. What's wrong with that? It's nothing. Paimon just think that this one's name is completely different compared to the others. It's like a 360-degree turn. Doesn't that mean it's not different? You mean 180s, right? Paimon doesn't have that many figures. You know what Paimon meant anyway. That's because Master Potioneer named the first two for me, and I named this one. I'm not good at names though, so it's definitely not as good as the name she came up with. No. Yours is actually really good. True Sight, straight to the point. Really, Paimon thought it was the other way around. Either way, have some more confidence. In fact, that's a proper name for a potion. Thanks. Anyway, this potion is different from the previous two, so it might be very dangerous, so please, come to my workshop. If we're in the sea, the environment should help moderate the potion's effect, and my workshop has tools to deal with dangers, so... Oh, this one seems like a real doozy. Let's begin then. Alright, follow me. Oh, we're going over there? Here, this is my workshop where I conduct my experiments. Okay, so now for the next experiment, we'll be testing True Sight Potion. Are you ready? I'm ready. Oh, please be careful. You take the potion from Veronata and the rank of odor masses of dead seagrass left to rot under the tropical sun assaults your nostrils, causing you to gag involuntarily. You hesitate for a moment and then drain it in a single gulp. The taste of the potion itself isn't nearly so awful. In fact, it really lacks any kind of distinct taste. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. Afterwards, you rest for a while at her instruction. Absolutely nothing changes during that time. But not long after... Oh, something happened? Whoa, what the heck is that? Looks like nothing changed for you, Paimon. Can't stop worrying now. Yes, but all of us. You look like you were stunned for a moment. What's wrong? Did you see something? I saw half of a semi-transparent boat. Really fascinating, but can you provide more detailed description? It was too far away, I couldn't see clearly. It looked like it had been cut in half by something huge. Oh, sorry, I must have drifted off for a second, but I've already written it all down. Thank you very much. Thanks to you both. I collected a great many awesome notes this time. I'll definitely be able to use them for the next batch of potions. Though I've heard something familiar, but there's still so much to observe to see if others can see the same phenomenon. Huh, does that mean that you still need to find other people to help you test your potions? Yes, that's correct, because I have 2 or more reliable witnesses who see the same thing in order to prove the potion really can allow people to see the truth, right? The truth will not be limited or constrained by the eyes and perspectives of the viewer, and won't be distorted by what is in their heart. It objectively exists there, and it just is. Like gods that live for 1,000 years. No, like the white sand, like the bones of the sea stars, like the waves that crash and pound, those are truth. But the Master Potioner also said that truth can also be created through dreams and memories. I don't quite get it, and it seems like contradiction to me, but I'm trying my best to understand. Wow, the topic got so deep quickly. Anyway, let's not talk about such things for now. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for your help. Please take these. Also, be sure to come back again next time I make new potion. Strange part. Man, we're pretty far from the village, huh? Alright, what other ones can I help?
Would you be willing to participate in an interview?
Oh, hello. Look like you're from the outside village. Excuse me, but will you accept my request for an interview? Well, we got reporters here as you. Yeah, a journalist, huh? Looks like I give people the same impression as a real one, huh? I said I'm not a real journalist. I'm studying too hard to become one, though. Just like the ones who write for the Seabird. Also, there's a Melazine newspaper nowadays. I'm working on one on my own. I record the things that happen every day into it, and I make some drawings for it too. Huh, wait a minute. I'm the one conducting the interview, so why are you the one asking the questions? Well, whatever, as long as this content is newsworthy. Outland visitor reports business to Meadowsea chief reporter. Guest interested in the future of Meadowsea news industry. Haha, that's our title. Oh, that's it? Okay. So we got 2. Where's another one? So we did 1, 2. What other person can we, I guess I just gotta talk to everybody, huh? Hi, you're an unfamiliar face. Where did you come from? How did you come to our village? Don't be so nervous. You must be an adventurer from afar. Sorry if force a habit from work. I just wanted to say hello. The habit you picked up at works? Yeah, I'm Cedarly, I don't know. An agent of blah 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 Fontaine. My usual work involves site inspection and information collection, all to ensure the safety of Fontaine citizens. So, well, when I see people I haven't seen before, I get a little nervous. Sorry about that. Doesn't look like she has anything to do with any quests. I wonder what sort of clothes are in fashion over the city in Fontaine. Are you wearing the latest and greatest by chance? I doubt so. I do think the clothes you're wearing do have a designer feel to them, though. I've never seen their like before. In fact, I thought they were some new fashion of a sort. I'd love to try something like that on. You love fashionable outfits, don't you? Sure do. Lovely clothes with their own sense of style can sometimes even give the wearers confidence in their beauty. It's a wonderful thing. People who are able to design such clothes are awesome too. I too really love sewing and design work. Sometimes when I see the beautiful clothes worn by people in the city of Fontaine, I think, if only I could put something similar on. Can Melazines wear human clothes though? Well, of course not. Our bodies are very different. Even beautiful clothes made for children wouldn't make good direct fits for us. But whether we be human or Melazine, our feelings toward lovely clothes are one and the same, and so I wish to create such clothes that Melazines can too wear. Okay, so I'm supposed to find a area, huh? Hey, what are you doing under a waterfall? Are you going to take a bath or something? If that's the case, we won't disturb you. What bath? I'm pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I am meditating. If you hadn't come thundering along and interrupted my train of thought, perhaps I would have already come up with the answers. We're really sorry. Let's see, a human most strains in a rainbow balloon. You two must be from outside the village. Rainbow balloon. Right, Pema is Pema and she's Arukubox. Wait a second. So you're right to say that we're not familiar. What do you mean, a rainbow balloon? Alright, you might not see it that way. I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right, Arukubox, what does Pema look like to you? She looks like a white specter. Like emergency food. Now that's just wrong. Haha, interesting, but to my eyes, Paimon is just like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air, and her string seems to ascend upward. There's something about the sky itself. What? Wait, seriously? Yes, and just what does Autobots look like in your eyes, Paimon? Of course, Paimon's golden-haired traveling companion. Don't tell Paimon you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow up the whole world in a single bite. That's a pretty scary description. That's way too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard that we Melusines can see that humans cannot see. But for some reason I see things differently when compared to other Melusines. I can always find things that have been hidden. I have read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides their future. Not that I know what that means. If that's the case, how did you know that we're outsiders? Well, though we see what we see is different, we can still find the ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower no matter how strange the color, right? As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the constants that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit in. If you hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seemed that I will still have lots to learn. That's a whole bunch of stuff that Paimon doesn't really get. On that note, we've been talking for ages, but we don't even know your name. Kanotia. What is a name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity on a different perception? So everyone calls me Kanotia, and you may do so as well. Well, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. Roundabout, is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I am merely making deductions and inferences based on what I've read in books. You keep talking about what you've read in books. Do Melusines read too? It must be really inconvenient for you to turn the pages, right? But maybe they don't use their hands, but the feelers on their heads? Wait, that's not the point. So, Paimon wasn't expecting there to be books hidden here. It's an amazing scholar left them behind, all hidden inside a secret base. All what I just said, I learned from those books. There's even books that I couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it, ever so little of it. But lately I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and try to find a way forward. A book that cannot be understood, arcane secrets, never meant to be known by anyone, usually encrypted in books like that. Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Now that Paimon thinks about it, she's getting curiouser and curiouser. If you're interested, why don't I take you there to have a look? That book is important to me, and I must find a way to understand it. You appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsider. Perhaps you will be able to understand that book quite easily. I certainly solve a puzzle or two. Our expectations tends to be more on the practical side. That's right. We're like super professional at this. Come, Kanotia, show us the way. Wait, how far is this? Okay, it's not too far. Aha! Looks like we gotta solve a bunch of puzzles here. Alright, was I here? I think I was. And we're here. If we dive down below the entrance, we'll find the place where the scholar once had the books. But it looks like an ordinary pound. What sort of interest are you talking about? Alright, it is being hidden after all, so you won't be able to see it. Just watch it. Karate takes out something that looks like a key, tracing the air along some unseen trail. There is a soft chime, and the shallow pool below before you becomes unfathomably deep. Oh, okay, and here's the entrance now. My opponent couldn't tell how you did that. Well, I can't quite explain it either, but while others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of fissures here. As long as I can use my token to draw a line across those fissures, I can do some incredible things. That said, I don't know why they are only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found that decipherable book. It has much to do with me and my token, and I'm also certain that if I figure it out, I'll know why I'm special in this way. That's quite the burden. There's nothing wrong with being special. Well then, that's enough of that. Let's go inside. Let's find a way to understand that strange book. So you can't understand it at all after all. Not a single word. I reckon we should look more closely. You stare at the runes on the pages for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to recede, and you arrive in a strange new place. I see. This is the world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. Can you see it too? You turn around to look for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it just looks like it did originally, as though nothing happened. So did you discover anything, Arukubox? It was like I entered a strange place. I think I saw runes dissolving and then reconstructing themselves. That's where did you just stare too intensely or something? I need you to be able to see it too. Okay, so I'm not just seeing things. Huh, have you had the same experience, Kanatia? Is this what you meant by meditating? Yes, though I can't understand a single word in the book, I get a strange feeling from looking at it for long enough. It feels as though you've been transported to another world and then you can start to understand the book's content. But as soon as you awake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. Then what have you seen before? Oh wait, just a moment. Ta-da! This is my notebook. I've written down everything I saw inside. That said, I wrote it all down while I was meditating, and I was sort of in a trance, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let me see. Yep, this is really messy. Wow. But it says something really, something about us or something like that. Isn't that where we're at? Even when meditating, I can't make heads or tails of what comes before and after. As such, though I can understand just a little bit, I still don't know what it really is saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. The notebook does mention a few locations. Also, you mean that these locations might be clues? Locations? Yes, the names of the locations are written between important sections. Could it be trying to tell us where the critical parts of the text are hidden? I mean, I guess as much as in the past, but I never left on us, so... In that case, why don't you stay here, Kanatia? We'll go investigate the places in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. Besides, it's related to Anas, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Alright, in that case, I'm counting on you too. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting here for you. Alright, I guess we're going to be going to... right here? Nope, it was right here.
I'll keep this close.
Alright.
Rest and rebuild. Germinate. Positions. Hey. Dance with the waves. I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Hey. Scatter. With all my strength. Hold the line. Committed to memory. Find anything you like?
Alright. Where's the last one? Last one is all the way over here. Is that on top of a mountain? It looks like inside of a mountain.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Allow me. Ha! Everyone hold hands. Positions.
All eyes on me.
Covenant of the deep. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Curiosity deserves a reward.
That should be everything, right? These do look like the missing pages from the book. Let's try putting one back in, shall we? Insert page. And then we just need to concentrate on and meditate on the book like before. The edges of the pages gradually blur after dizziness. Read countless volumes here. It appears that these books were left behind by an ancient order. Kingdoms rise and fall. When a civilization is annihilated, a new one will be born right after from the ashes, which these books refer to as Fortuna. It's something rudimentary, but theoretically at least, it bears striking resemblance to the complicated compilational scheme formulated in turn world formula. And all the records are blurred with age, but were I able to quantify them to some extent, they could be used in my world formula calculations. No matter how many times I derive it, the result remains the same, though this result is not expected. Unlike the world depicted in these ancient texts, there will be no more new civilizations born unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. If it was that's some sort of power, there might be a chance. Here I have found the magical technique left behind the golden trope. They seem to be referred to as by various names. I'll go with this one for now. Based on my interpretation, it appears to be known as the seal of chemical marriage and consists of two parts. However, it has been weathered too much to decipher any more information. Interestingly, I have encountered similar symbols and documents from the Institute archives. They look complicated, yet the underlying principles are quite clear. If the records prove accurate, there are some key locations within the realm remaining. Related records may be found elsewhere as well. I should record my findings here for now, as they may prove useful in the future. Well, this time even Pilot could start to understand. Seems like the confusion was all due to the pages that were missing before, huh? Awesome, let's put another page in now. Oh, that was one page? I mean, that makes sense, I guess. As you start meditating again, you once more attempt to understand what the page's content. Understand the page's contents. The edges of the pages blur in the incomprehensible shapes that line up leap forth, as if mounted on a pop-up book. Yet before you can make sense of what is happening, there is a rush of noise all around you, and you return to the world as it was. The pollution of the land and the water wrought by the giant beast illness seems to have been mostly purified and diluted. However, when it comes to illness itself, even the adults seem to be a total loss. They simply cordon off the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it was quite easy to sneak in. It felt rather strange slipping into the creature's mouth, and it reminded me of events from some of the stories I once read. Though I have no substantive evidence, I still sensed some sort of will from it. Jacob did too. Jacob? Wait, that relates to the guy that were... There were no signs of decay in the flesh. Instead, its body was hardening as if forming a protective membrane. Given its current immobilized state, it looked like a self-defense mechanism to safeguard its internal organs, but it does make sense for such wellspring of vitality. If my deduction is correct, it also might be used to enhance Jacob's strength by following the same principle. Enhance Jacob's strength. However, at this stage, there's no need to subject Jacob to such risk. I should get safe experimental data first through the Institute of Natural Philosophy, and then set specific research objectives. Although, as Jacob mentioned, this may waste a lot of precious time. After all, the flesh of illness remains toxic, and the risk of Jacob has returned. He's quite brave, but also an idiot. He didn't give any thought to the possible consequences. We have no one else to rely on. The data we collected is so incomplete. Jacob had minor adverse reactions, primarily vomiting, but he recovered quickly and hasn't shown any other symptoms in the short term. His mental status and physical status remain stable. It's only possible because Jacob completely trusts me. Our lives are limited, so even if it's just for the future, we must find our way to get allies, get stronger, and prevent disaster. Elaine has enrolled into the Institute of Natural Philosophy. He should get fit right in with a sharp mind. I brought the pocket which he gave us, and we compared the time to find there was already significant discrepancy. We are agreed to meet at the Institute. The brightest minds of Fontaine are gathered there, and we can expect to make huge progress and get much needed help. As for Mary Ann, just the sight of her fills me with joy. We had long discussion about blah blah blah, but Jacob was crying through most of it. I didn't tell them about Jacob. It's because Uncle Guillotine, who was with them, is part of the Maison Gardiennage. Although he seems to be treating Elaine and Mary Ann very well, he still can't be trusted. After all, father and mother, it was all the doing of the lackeys and goons. Welcome back, Axel. I'm just reading through a book. Well, probably can read the whole words now, but the author's intended meaning is still a total mystery. We'll just have to put this last page in and see what we get. Maybe the contents will link us up or something. That's a lot of words. The tests on Jacob's strengths continue. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast illness is being used as nutrition. Jacob seems to have gotten used to it, so there's nothing to worry about anymore. Thus, the adverse reactions observed before they may have just been cursed by the Jacob's feelings of disgust. It's a relief to know that his physical condition hasn't been harmed. Jacob still eats, but only out of habit and no longer as a necessity for survival. But I suppose it's a good thing, because eating together is nice. It suddenly occurred to me that jam was somewhat similar to the flesh and blood of illness, so I made a joke about it. Jacob seemed quite uncomfortable. The results have improved significantly in comparison two previous tests. Perhaps more can be done. Then the next step would be to attempt the opening of the passage. The passage was opened successfully, although it only lasted a short while. During this time, many black monsters that were shaped like dogs emerged out of the rift towns. They were very aggressive and terrifying, but thank goodness Jacob was here. Though he was so scared he was crying, he still managed to wipe them out while bawling. These monsters are identical to those who we discovered during our desert expedition. However, those were salt gray, stiff, and immobile at the time, so it's relatively safe. I'm certain their properties are nearly identical to those of Onas. The Carnian record mentioned passages appearing in large numbers and numerous dangerous monsters that look like dogs emerging from them. It's very likely that they are the same type. It can be safely postulated that the location these passages link to is full of these monsters, and I shall tentatively call them beastly rifts. Thus, these towns may be called rift towns. As you read faster and faster, you fall into a trance and arrive again in a mysterious place, the same place from before it rings out. No matter how many times I run the calculations, the results are the same. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up, and a few hundred years after that, the world will become as it appears now before us. This is quite the predicament. Hey, come on now, don't cry, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here, aren't I? Don't you trust me? Also, Aline and the others will definitely help. Also, I bet you'll definitely be able to survive in this world. You're special. I know, you're worried that constitution of others is different from yours. That's reasonable. Well, that's why we need to continue researching the things that were left behind by the Golden Troop. Perhaps we'll discover some new possibilities. We'll go back to the Institute together and take a look. The Golden Troop. Are they talking about our brother? Our sibling? My voice drifts away again after what feels like a long time, though in this world time seems to no longer measure changes in matter. You hear a voice once more. It looks like he won't help us anymore. You're the only one I can rely on now. Hey, come on. Don't be like that. I'm sad too, but I won't cry until after the fat lady sings. However, we still have to find a way to cure him. Don't be scared, it'll all go smoothly. There are already lots of people willing to listen to us. If we want to persuade them further, besides belief, we'll also need ceremony. As for the name, we'll call it the Book of Revealing and put it in the form of a book. We'll use our secret cipher to write it. Everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see, but using this method, we can share the visions we have foreseen with others. Just as you begin to listen closely to the voice saying, it begins to gradually fade away. At the same time, you feel the world around you suddenly begin to collapse with a roaring sound resounding. Awake again. I'm back. Up article. Can you check your inventory if you still have child's vision? I should still have it because I don't think we ever gave it back, didn't we? Are you okay, Arukubox? Was that an earthquake just now? Hold on, I'm just gonna drink. Earthquake? What earthquake? Nothing happened here. Paimon did get a little dizzy, but you look like you fainted. You didn't wind up in some mysterious place again, did you? This is what's going on with that weird space. Anyhow, and if you think about it, it's pretty dangerous too. What if you go back and can't get back out? So just what did you encounter inside? I seem to have witnessed a premonition that someone had. I seem to have heard a prophecy that someone made. Yeah, actually. Did someone say anything in there? And it was some kind of prophecy? That's real creepy. If what you say is true, then this is actually a book of prophecies, wasn't it? But why make the format so complicated? If the author didn't want people to understand it, wouldn't it have been better just to not write it at all? Actually, I also heard all kinds of sounds while I was meditating, but they were just the songs of the birds and flowers. I don't know anything about the prophecy you spoke of. It seems we must enter that space again to understand what is going on. If we meditate together this time, we should be able to enter it. Paim's still worried. Wait, Paim wants to come too. No way she is going to stay here alone. Once again, you focus on meditating, and the first sounds of you phase, the world grows silent. Then you hear the tiniest sound, and feeling that is wrath, or perhaps grief, wells up in your heart. Are we going to give it back to him? Probably. Yeah, I hope we get to get more interaction with Arlecchino or something in the next update or something. I think that's what'll happen. Hold on, I'm just eating some leftover. Not leftover, but donuts. Yeah, yesterday the reason why I didn't stream was because I went to a farm and they always make these specialty donuts. Like throughout the year they'll have like some cool some donuts that they'll have that's like that they'll make based on the crops that they're growing. Like one time I went there for the lavender donuts. I think you remember that. Actually, I'm not even sure if you were there, but yeah. Then this time they had blueberry donuts that they were growing that they combined with donuts instead. So I was having a blueberry donut. It was pretty good. Your very soul feels drawn to the mysterious sound, and as you follow that sound, a whole world utterly aliens, supremely familiar races to meet you. Free, supremely familiar. What? Where the heck did we end up? This reminds me of Enkanomia. The fact that we end it. This is like some kind of dreamscape. This must be the same space you were talking about before. It's much more vivid before. It could be dangerous. Did the author of the book really create this space? And they had such a big space inside it too. Well, Parma doesn't know how they did it, but this place looks like a ruin. Also, we meditated with Cantonoya to get here, but we're only seeing 2 people right now. She didn't fall somewhere, did she? Oh no, things could be bad if she winds up in danger. Let's go find her, hurry. What's your thought about Arlecchino? So with Arlecchino, she definitely has an objective going on. Like I know she helped Lenny and Lynette when they're younger, but she asked for something in return. So when you do a nice thing and you ask for something in return, that's when it stops being a nice thing. When you do a nice thing, you leave it as is without wanting any compensation. But the fact that she asked for things after saving Lenny and Lynette makes me question she has a bigger picture that she's looking at that doesn't really include helping others. But we'll see. It's really hard to say. Oh my gosh, almost fell. Can I reach that at all? I don't think I can reach that at all. Mama Caesar, that's Canatilla over there. Canatilla over here. Can she not hear us? Did she just disappear on us? Is she a ghost now? What the heck? Is she gonna end up like a Scaramouche? We'll see. I got no clue. Yeah, we might be in the abyss too. See, I want to do those, but like I'm not sure if I should go there. Fine, Canatilla. Because if I try to go there, I'm probably not going to be able to get back. Well, actually, well, it depends, I guess. I feel like those break. Guess it doesn't break. Oh my gosh, I almost fell.
Let's go get ourselves.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Because I really think she might be playable or not. I didn't really like her. Not gonna lie, I love her design and everything. And her, what do you call it? Personality. Although, in terms of, like, being friends with a person like her, she is definitely not the person you'd want to be friends with for sure. But I don't know, I guess people just like, characters like her. I'm one of them actually, so I can understand why, people are so hyped up about her.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna fall through there. Just one wrong jump and nobody would know that you're gone. And even if they did know you were gone, you know, how would they find you? Okay, well I'm glad I was able to get those ones because I'm sure those were hidden. I see some hardcore sins of Arlecchino. My friend is being one of them. Bro even ordered a body pillow. They have a body pillow for her? What the heck?
Rest and rebuild.
Yeah, they ordered it too soon because, like, you know,
Silver. Gotcha.
because they don't even know if she's going to be playable. They're not even sure she's going to be alive after Fontaine.
Spring forth. Scatter. So this is the thrill of adventure.
Yeah, he's gonna be so sad if Arlecchino dies though. He's gonna be hugging her when he sleeps while he cries, wondering why they had to kill her off. But we'll have to see. People are just crossing their finger that she doesn't die. For me, I wouldn't be surprised if she was killed off though. That's why I'm not really having any high hopes after seeing Signora. Hey, welcome to the stream, Brendan Banalkowski. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm new to the channel. What are you doing? I'm playing Genshin Impact. Do you happen to play Genshin or nah? You just like to surf around for random streamers like myself? Or are you here for the same reason too?
Busted.
Committed to memory.
Nice, nice. How long have you been playing Genshin, by the way? All she does, and all those who laugh at me for crying for about Signora, they will feel my pain. The world shall know pain. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, if Arlecchino ends up dying, I wouldn't be too surprised. Imagine if you just like let yourself fall. I think when Zhao the Alarm Banner was out. Oh, the rerun? Was it a rerun? I don't remember. Like the last rerun, I mean. Not the current
I'll
rerun.
keep this close.
Alright, how much to go over there? Do we take this thing? But who has this fair? What's this place? Arukubox. Well, this place has... Honestly, it has to do with a world quest. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the map. If you go... Sorry, let's go above ground. So if you go over here, you run into... Yeah, it's literally next to... Yeah, the world quest has to do... It starts near the Statue of Seven, somewhere around along this one. But long story short, you encounter a Melusine, those little people that you've been seeing throughout the story so far. And then that's where the quest starts off at. And then eventually you get to this point, so... I got no clue. Akko has a bad memory. We once talked about it. Version 3.4 Akko, that's when he started. Okay. Yeah, so you've been playing for quite a while then, right? Probably about like almost a year, I would say. How far are you into the story? Where'd Canotilla go? She was just here a moment ago. Wait, there's something on the ground. Pick it up and take a look. Pick up the page from a book. See that? That's the conclusion the world formula arrived at after countless calculations. The scene we foresaw, the destruction after catalysm, and the world where not even sweet flower or mint can grow. That is the end of all things. Do you believe it at last? Whether you arrive at this place via the Book of Revealing or the Looking Glass, lend me your strength, that we may avoid this future. Just as I said, the only way is, and then you're just going to pause there. Is this a page the same as we found before? How did it end up here? Dependency. It's easily readable. Is it because we're in the strange place? Catalysm destruction was some kind of apocalypse? What? Even if Paimon can read the words, it still doesn't make any sense. But if we put it back together with the other pages, this appears to be a prophecy. So this is as we guessed previously. So does this mean that this is a future the author wants us to see? A world where even sweet flower and mints won't grow? That's a terrible place, no matter how you slice it. But if that really is the future, shouldn't the author tell everyone about it and find a solution? Why make a place like this? Maybe this is the only way everyone will believe it, or maybe he had his own considerations. It also mentions some kind of looking glass. Seems like there are other ways to get in here. Still, Paimon can't think of any of this place would be much help in answering Canotilla's questions. Like, forget it. Who cares about some dumb prophecy anyway? The important thing right now is to find Canotilla. Let's keep looking. I'm doing World of Adonai's quest to do Yoimiya's secondary story quest, and then I'll be done at all current quests and all story quests. Awesome. So you're still catching up, is what you're saying? Okay, so it wants me to find the girl. But first, I want to do this over here. Awesome.
I'll keep this close.
That was cool. Probably not cool to the people that it'll happen to, but yeah. I didn't even know there was a whole freaking structure above. Fine, Canotilla. And how she can't look it all. Wait, is that a dog? Why is there a dog over there? What is this? I was about to say, I was like, this is quite the roundabout way of going over here.
Rest and rebuild. Hey, this may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
No sign of Canotilla or where she's gone. There's only this fella here. That said, it doesn't seem to want to attack us anymore. That's the first for a Rift Town Hall. It looks like it wants to say something to us. Not that we can understand it anyway. We shouldn't get too close just in case. What is it? Paimon seeing things. What's an ordinary little doggy doing here? Where'd that Rift Town go? Wait, don't tell me the Rift Town was actually this dog. All of us take a look. If there's something wrong with with Paimon's eyes, it might be the Rift Town. Wow, that's a really weird bark, not gonna lie, but we'll deal with it. Is it trying to tell us to go through the passage over there? Judging from its reaction, Paimon guessed right. Who knows where that's gonna lead, but we weren't able to find Canotilla anywhere, so maybe she did leave via that way. And it looks like there's no other route we can take, so let's just try and see what happens. What the heck? Huh, we came right back. Or maybe we never even left. Oh, you had the same reaction as I did, Paimon. Canotilla, we were looking all over for you. Paimon kept calling out for you, but you never responded. The place was so dangerous, but you just ran all over the place. The place we entered was so serene and peaceful, like a beautiful garden. Huh, but what we all saw was just rubble. That's odd. I kept looking for you two back at the previous place, but there were big trees and flowers everywhere, so I got lost. Fortunately, I followed the sound of a bird, then found a golden butterfly, which brought me back up on the top of the garden. What about the Rift Town? We saw you in a Rift Town. Alright, the Rift Town even turned into a dog. And now it feels like Paimon is just talking nonsense. I saw a little dog too. On top of the garden, there was a cute little dog that nodded at me, and it helped open the way out for me. I thought you both had gone somewhere else to play, and I didn't need to worry, so I just came back here. And you? What did you discover? Nothing special. We found another page. Right, we found this inside, though we don't know if it'll be useful. It also looks like a page from this book. You open the page you found and show it to Canotilla, the butterfly. It's a golden butterfly. Huh, what are you talking about? I can see the golden butterflies flying out of the page, just like the one I saw in the space before. Never mind solving anything. We've got even more problems on our hands now. Seems like you really did see something completely different in that space. If that place is a future predicted by the author, then why did you see a garden? Just thinking about that makes Paimon's head hurt. But I was very happy inside. I didn't even think about those questions. Maybe that's what the book was trying to tell me all along. Even if we proceed differently, if we can communicate our feelings to one another, maybe the essence of things doesn't matter at all that much after all. Paimon wouldn't say that we had a great time in there, but if you figured things out for yourself, good on you. So that place is pretty sketchy, and we don't yet have any clues as to why what's up with that prophecy either. Speaking of the prophecy, this book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were the real future? After all, such dreams aren't set in stone. What are they? And since the book mentioned other ways to enter that space, we may be able to figure this book and its prophecy out if we find them. And then maybe we can meet there again, in that space. It might be better if we just meet in reality. Also, Canotilla, don't go running around in this space anymore. Book of Exaltric Revelations. Oh, I got nothing to give. The memories can be made into books. If you reverse logic, books can also be written directly into memories. What is this? Or something you'd like to ask? Put the boomerang. I got a new page with me. Okay, so I have to come back to this place after gathering warriors. Alright, we were never able to find why economy actually sank and what it was. I think they explained it before, but I don't remember since it's been so long. Okay, that should be 3, right? Or did I waste my time doing that? Nope, that was 3. Okay, so I did talk to the right one. Man, no wonder this quest is so long. Makes me really sad how Oroboshi tried to bring people from Economia to the surface. Yeah, that's a lot of lore and everything that are pretty depressing. Why have you got your fishing? Why have you got your fishing rod over here? Are you really fishing? There are water in the rod. Of course I'm fishing. To think that you outsiders don't even know what this world's coming to? Seriously. I don't think this has anything to do with global trends. I'm sure Paimon knows what fishing is. Master, you did fish Paimon out of the water back then, didn't you? Wait a minute, that's not the problem here. What Paimon meant to say is, you know, that it's kind of weird for a Melazine to be using her fishing rod. Paimon didn't think you fished like that. I'm not being weird. I learned this from an outsider. Lara Roach is a great person. She not only taught me how to fish, but she also gave me a rod too. Hers look nicer, of course, but that's fine. She's a professional, and I'm just a hobbyist. So, I've been waiting here for so long. Why haven't I gotten a big bite yet? In that case, why don't you let us pros help you figure out where you're going wrong? Are you two really better than Delarage? She's a professional with with a very pretty fishing rod. Looks like we might have to prove our skills there. But are there actually any fish here? Now that you mention it, there really aren't any. I thought that this was weird right from the get-go. First, it looks like that not all waters have fish in it. Does that count as a fish? If that isn't a fish, could it be the reason why I can't fish it up in the first place? Master Arukubox, Master Paimon, please tell me, what must I do to fish that up? You sure are polite. Well, of course we'll help you, but first off, what's that thing you're referring to? It moves very quickly in the water and it's slippery that it's really hard to catch. But this sounds like a fish, sounds like a Melazine, really. But it could also be some other underwater creature, right? But whatever the case, we can be sure that it's not something that lives in the water, but since we can't see a silhouette, it must be hiding deep down. The way Paimon sees it, we need to spread some bait out to get it to come to the surface. But it ate so much bait array, I'm not sure if switching baits will help. Well, let's just spread some out first and prepare our rod. Then we'll wait for it to bite. We don't know what it is yet, but oh well. What beautiful technique. Let me try again. I'll give you the bait, Master Arukubox, Master Paimon, and then I'll be ready for my rod. Even though it's not a professional pretty rod, well, that's not the problem. Just leave spreading the bait out to us. That's an octopus. What's that thing? That's super slippery, hard to catch thing? Also, there are beautiful techniques of fishing. Do we fight it, or what?
I see everything. Hold the line.
Yeah, I hope they'll cover everything in the Genshin anime. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about that. We'll have to see though. I'm sure they'll have something new that nobody knows about yet that'll be mentioned in the anime, but we'll have to see because from what I understand, I don't think the anime will be about the Traveler and Pylon per se off the bat, right? It's more like a prologue before they come to the world, but it'd be nice if they just did the whole story off the bat. That would be even better. Considering how long, what do you call it, Genshin Impact is. Each season could be about, you know, just one region. Easy peasy. What lovely fishing technique, but this creature is now no longer beautiful. How did this happen? Sorry, we didn't think the thing you were talking about was a ball octopus, so we were, I was concerned that it might attack us. Yeah, when there's danger at hand, we've got to strike first, you know, but well. I'll probably it is in the bucket now, and that's enough for me. You say so, but seriously, how did that ball octopus end up here? Did it follow the flow and just fall in by accident? I caught it outside. Wait, what? I want to be sure of my skills at using the fishing rod, which is why I wanted to catch that ball octopus. I think you caught it. If I put it in here, then I'd be able to fish it up whenever I wanted. Or that was the plan anyway, but I waited and waited and it wouldn't bite no matter what. It's kind of concerning how you catch it and put it out in the pool and then practice fishing with it, the rod with it, but we just happened to put some bait out in the water and it came out just like that. Didn't you think of doing something like that? Yara? I tried many different types of bait like mincemeat, breadcrumbs, worm mince, components. It would just eat them and disappear. I was even starting to think that bait had no effect on it. Components that doesn't sound like bait. Best not to feed strange things to aquatic products, so ball fly can actually eat mechanical components. Isn't this more like a eaten by mistake? Components are very, very important since they're not meant to be used as bait. I need to find a way to get them back. Anyway, Master Arukubox and Paimon, please take this component as thanks for your help. Oh, it's fine. We didn't do all that much anyway. But Delora said that you need to call people Master when you ask for them for help, and they will like it when you pay them consultation fees. Is that not the case? Please take this dry component. It will be very useful to you in Meadow Village. Well, if you say so, thanks a lot. That sounds right. Each region should get a season. Yeah, and then there should be like a filler season on just like Enkonomia or something. Enkonomia, the Chasm, the Eternal Oasis, stuff like that. So many possible things that they could do, but pretty sure they're not gonna do that. So that's why I'm not gonna be too surprised if they don't do any of what we mentioned. Finally, after doing 4 quests, I finally got all the components. One of them was like really long though. On Maria, we collected a whole bunch of components. What these do? We collected so many in such a short time. Amazing. Guess what? Guess that's what I should have expected from Outlanders who've experienced a lot of things and met a lot of people. Yeah, we've done this sort of thing loads of time after all. That said, how are we going to use these components to fix Seymour? Don't worry, just leave it to me. Things will be alright, just like Father said. She opens the immobile robot dog up along the slit in his back in a manner ill-befitting a repair. Then she subs the scattered components on the ground into the dog, seemingly without looking, as one might when well practiced at one job. With that done, she takes out a strange mechanical component from her pocket. It resembles an intricately packaged candy with some indecipherable runes carved into it. She embeds this into the gear of the dog's head, and with a clack, they come together. Components of unknown purpose skitter across the ground. She picks them all up. They are as valuable as Mora in this place, after all. Will this really work? It might just be part of the imagination, but it feels like more components dropped out than we collected in the first place. On that note, the thing you pulled out a moment ago seems kind of different from those components. Yes, well, it's not a component, it's a token. A token? That's right, it was something that we were all born with. Father said that if we put this in, well, we might be able to cure us more. Wait, you were born with it? What does that mean? Actually, Paimon's not sure how melazines are born in the first place. I'm not sure either, now that I'm considering it, but in my first months, I had the token with me. That's how it was for everyone. Then isn't it something really valuable to you? Yes, tokens are very important to us. They're different from ordinary components. They were the first memento we received when we arrived in this beautiful world. They are proof that we are alive. But if that's the case, why did you just use it like that? Well, I didn't throw it away or anything. Seymour will be by my side, right? And he's this way because he tried to save me, so... Oh, is he starting up? Relay module detected. Environmental check. Contamination levels high. Activating in safe mode. Well, it suddenly moved. Unidentified life forms detected. Related information entered. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Mamoru, and... There, Arukubox and Paimon. You have entered this data previously. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Autobots and Paimon, the adorable little one. It was my honor to witness your elegant showmanship during the previous altercation. Miss, I am prototype 4ACV07. You may call me Seymour. Up till today for 17 times 10 to the 21 power clockwork cycles, my functions were in hibernation awaiting their awakening, but my master, with that, I may continue fulfilling my assignments. Hibernation. Can you talk out normally before though? By normal speed, you refer to my pre-configured automated responses, yes? Huh? Your observation is most sharp. Almost comparable to that of my master previously when you would bring my Artifice Clockwork Relay module nearby, Miss Mamoru, my main voice unit would be automatically triggered. An Artifice Clockwork Relay module? Are you referring to your token? I apologize, but I cannot answer your question. I do not understand the meaning of this token you referred to. As such, I can make no judgment as to any relations between the token and the said Artifice Relay module. Regardless, while hibernating, I would automatically play preset responses to specific situations to ensure that my voice over units would work properly once energy supply was restored. In other words, you were just playing fixed lines before, is that what you mean? Affirmative. Your understanding is completely correct. Paimon, as befits your elegance and wisdom. A large amount of energy is required to operate my natural language processing unit. My logic unit actively shuts it off when power supply cannot be granted so as to prevent complete loss of my functionality. So that means, so all the things you said to me before was just pre-written? Affirmative. Your understanding is correct. Miss Mamoru, during my previous hibernation, our interactions were all performed through the playback of pre-recorded voice assets. Sigh, uh-oh. That's right, because she would always refer to him as always be critiquing her work and whatnot. However, my visual information processing modules were not shut off, so I do have the paintings displayed in my memory unit. I can recognize more than 103,900 different styles of art, but your work does not match any of them. As such, I can reasonably infer that your art has unprecedented artistic value. I did not mention this before using my preset voice assets, so concerning this, dependent to any previous related comments. Okay, so her art. Okay, so he was painting. So he just wasn't able to give detailed descriptions, but he was definitely paying attention throughout the entire time, so that's cool. Affirmative. You see, the only reason people don't understand your art is because your style is too new and unique, so don't worry about it. They'll get it in the future for sure. But thank you, Seymour and Paimon. I was afraid that... See, even Seymour says so. You've got to believe in yourself and believe in us too. We understand your pains, and they are truly beautiful. In any case, thank you all for your help in restoring my lost relay module. This way, I will be able to better fulfill my mission, protect my master. By master, you mean Mamoru? Is that why you suddenly activated to protect her when she was in danger? Negative. I am infinitely grateful to her taking care of me during my hibernation. However, she is not my master. My master is... Elaine. I apologize. Some of my memories have suffered light damage, and for instance, caused by previous damage, unable to locate data related to master. Reason for previous energy activation is unknown. That should not have happened. I must reschedule logic units maintenance. Wait, so are you saying this guy actually has feelings and he doesn't realize it? Let's see. By the way, I'm gonna try to go for both Real Thistly and Nouvelette. Only if the stupid game had given me Elon early, I'd have saved for Nouvelette. Hey, welcome to the stream, Redwan Miliana. How are you doing? Right now, I'm just doing a world quest at the moment, so trying to finish it before I end the stream. So just letting you know that. But how are you? Well, why don't you have something to eat? Say more. You've never eaten anything before. Maybe you'll figure something out once you had your fill. Not every problem can be solved by eating, you know, just most of them. Estimated damage, data damage high, intending global research for relevant information, searching last recorded segments, failure, critical data damage, search procedure has been forcefully terminated. Are you okay? It feels like you're getting worse somehow. Thank you for your concern, Miss Pion, but do not worry, I was merely running a self-diagnostic. I can confirm that everything is operating normal. What's going on? It was accompanied by a quake this time. Warning, extreme increase in environmental contamination detected. For your safety, please leave this place to avoid irreversible damage. Wait, what kind of contamination are you talking about? What's going on? Boss Paimon. Father says it's dangerous. Hurry. Father again? What danger? What do we have to hurry and do? The scattered melazines danger. There's no time to explain. Please help me. Whatever the case, Autoboss Paimon has a real bad feeling about the quake just now. Maybe it has to do something with that Mamoru was talking about. Let's get going. Head to the designated location. So do we gotta evacuate them or save them? Looks like it's underground. It is underground, so. Wait, that's a new area. I don't think that area was visible before. Or was it? Oh yeah, this is new. That's funny because when you come over here, this is actually blocked off. Like like you see a water current fall here, and then there's like a wall where I'm standing at. So this wasn't here previously. I was wondering where the water was going to. Yarako, there's some tuning that has to be done and cost, so let me know if I can help you. And that won't be a long while for now, because it looks like I saw. Oh wait, there's a hidden teleport here? Aha! Oh dang, he's attacking the dog over there. Alright, cool. I got teleports here. Find the hiding Melusine nearby. Where is she? Oh, okay, I see what I gotta do. I gotta activate this thing. Yeah, like a bunch of achievements that gives name carded. Oh, okay, okay. I think I gotta put it like sideways. Where'd that miss? Okay, there. Alright, where is this hiding Melusine? Hey, welcome to the stream, Kiki. Right now we're just in the middle of a world quest. Oh, the robot can go in the water too? There really is nothing here. Are you sure about this place? It should be. Father couldn't be wrong. So, Papa didn't expect that Seymour could dive. Affirmative. I am equipped with the latest multi-use diving unit, which I may always accompany my master and those composed of pure water. Amare, what are you doing here? Whoa, where did you come from? Sorry, did I scare you? Those monsters kind of just came jumping out of those glowing circles, so I hid in the cleft in the rocks. That's all good, as long as you're okay. Are you alone? No, there's a friend of mine who's been trapped over there. That child's name is Puka, tall one. Could I please ask you to rescue her? Leave it to us. Yes, let's go. I'm 2 hours late. No worries, no worries. Looks like we still got a lot of time, but just letting you know that once I finish this quest, I'm gonna be getting off for the day. But I don't think it should be anytime. It should be anytime soon. But we'll see. Thank you all. Thank you, tall person. Thank you, good-hearted Spectre. Spectre. Hang on a second. What are you calling a Spectre? Paimon's Paimon, and this is Arukubox. Anyway, what was that? What was all that just now? Why are you two in a place like this? I don't know what happened earlier. The ground suddenly started to shake, and those scary monsters started to show up. Buka and I were here to pick up those beautiful stones. We've been here many times, and this never happened, nor have we ever seen those frightening creatures. So I've been wanting to ask this, but why is Mamoru here? Mamoru brought us here. Huh, but how do you know we were here? Father told me. He told me that you were in danger and that I should ask Arukubox and Paimon to come save you. Father? I see. So it was Father who asked you to come and save us. Thank you, Mamoru. So you know who Father is? Lysty? No. So, Mamoru always talks to herself about how she's able to speak to Father. I have always supposed that that's her imaginary friend. She's largely alone otherwise. I don't know what's going on, but thank you all the same. Don't thank me. I didn't do anything. Father's the one who told me what to do. So, Mamoru, she's special. So, I thought all them, from talking to her, I thought all the Melusines could, speak to this Father, but obviously now that's not the case. My apologies for interrupting, Miss Mamoru and Miss Puka. Considering our surroundings, I suggest that we leave this place post haste to avoid further attacks. Another dog appeared. Calm down, Puka. This is the robotic dog Mamoru picked up before, right? It couldn't move before though, could it? A keen observation, Miss Lusty. Regardless, my logic circuits recommend that we tarry. Please allow me to escort you to a safe location. The contamination index here has exceeded the threshold of human tolerance. Contamination index? could be related to the hallucinations I saw earlier. Who is our father? Yeah, that's... We got no clue. We just know that one of them is able... Mamare. We just know that she's able to speak to this father, right? That she keeps on mentioning. Like, he's probably real. But she's the only one that's able to speak to him. I feel like she's like a... She's something close to like a prophet, I guess. Because you know the prophets are the ones that basically speak to God. Or communicate with God. Or deliver God's will. I'm assuming it's something like that. But, you know, with whatever entity is conversing with her. But we'll see. A safe place. Do we just need to go back home? So that would actually explain though why none of the other ones would be able to communicate with this father that she's talking about. Yeah, Paimon doesn't know what Seymour means by contamination index up, but we might get attacked again if we stay here, so let's go get you all home safe first. Got it. Thank you, Miss Paimon. You got a good heart. Yeah, alright, let's go. Who would have thought that Melazine could get caught in the seagrass? He's trapped there. Let's find some way to get rid of the seagrass. Oh, wait a minute. Was just talking about the thing that I just got rid of before? Oh, what the heck? There's a Celia in there. There's another house here. What the heck? Oh, wait, am I supposed to enter that thing? Never mind. Also, there was a village here too, huh? Yeah, this place was closer to the Orvine, so... As for me, I'm here because it makes it easier to care for the injured animals in the area. Anyway, we should be safe once we reach home. Thank you, Arukubox Paimon. Thank you as well, Mamare. If it wasn't for you, we might have never made it back. Let's have tea next time we get the chance. Oh, come on now. Now's not the time. Now's not the time to be shy. I'm not shy, I'm just... Oh, never mind, I understand. In that case, we'll go back first. Thank you for escorting us, Arukubox Paimon. So you stay safe. Well, after Nadine yelled at him the second we left, it started raining. I haven't done the Archon quest yet. Yeah, Axel's still in the middle of doing it. So you stay safe. Well, guess our rescue mission's done and dusted. Thank you for your help and for being willing to trust me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known what to do when faced with those monsters. Affirmative. If not for this lady here, I would not have been able to eliminate those life forms so quickly. However, hypotheticals are generated from previous data indicate that my sweeper mode would have been neutralized would have neutralized the threat posed by the hostile life forms, albeit requiring a longer period of time. I mean, he's right. It would have taken him forever. Yeah, all of us in Pyre are well-seasoned adventurers, you know. So, what are these things doing inside Illness? And they peered along the quake too. I wonder how Father is doing. Speaking of that, probably thought that Father was a secret only the Melusines knew about. Probably didn't think that the other Melusines hadn't heard of him either. That's right, no one can hear his voice, just like how no one can understand the painting's contents. They would think that I was talking to myself whenever I spoke to Father. That's understandable. That means the voice I heard then was probably Father. Well, now that we've seen you repair Seymour and take us to Puka and Luca and such, I'm sure that your father must be a decent person. Absolutely, he's the best in the world. Well, everything's shaking again. Arukubox Paimon, those monsters, they've appeared elsewhere. Huh? That sign they showed up where we were collecting paints previously? You mean the place with the large house and the shipwreck? It's a long way from here. Yes, I know. Oh, what should we do? If we don't make it in time? There's no need to take the long way. We can ascend directly from here. But there should be no path above here. I just have completed a full scan of the surrounding areas. We only need to penetrate the layers of rocks above us to reach Mercy Village directly. That will allow us to reach our destination in good time. It's not that simple, you know. What do you mean need only penetrate the layers of rock above us? How do you do that? I detect the lack of faith in my functionalities. Mates Paimon, concern is unnecessary. My most advanced mining module can penetrate rock layers of this sickness. Noble and lovely Lady Arukubox, I ask you to take me to the waters above. I cannot maintain diving unit operation while my mining module is active. Well, I guess he can do that too, huh? This dog can do so many different things. Oh, that's cool. You're pretty shy, aren't you, Seymour? Actually, not the time, but Hey, welcome to the stream. Gaming stream, how are you doing? What are you doing? Right now I'm doing a world quest. What the heck? It looks a lot different than before.
I see everything.
Which one? To be honest, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Mamara, what are you doing here? And you are Paimon's Paimon, and she's Arukubox. Mamara brought us here. Is that so? Thank you all. My name is Verda, but just call me V. I'm an apprentice agent at the Marichosu Phantom. So I didn't think I would get into this mess. How embarrassing. An apprentice agent? Oh, so you're with the authorities in Fontaine? No. It's self-proclaimed title at the moment. One day, though, I'll be a proper agent, just like Sidio. I don't know how to say your name. Wait, so can you give yourself that title? Anyway, what happened just now? Why did you end up hiding inside a rock? Did I do something like that? I don't remember. I just remember falling down while fleeing, but nothing else after that. That was Father protecting you. Father? I'll never mind that for now. Even all of us and Pyron don't know what that's about. More importantly, are there any other Melusines trapped here? I didn't see anyone else. I was doing special training alone here after all. But I did catch sight of some humans I've never seen before. Might have been 4 of them? Oh, those 4, huh? Humans you never seen before. What? Wait a second, did you just come across a purple guy and 3 other people in red scarves? That's right. Are they your friends? How should we explain this? You tell Freda about what happened before. Huh, so that actually happened? Now that I think about it, they were behaving very suspiciously. So I guess I still have a lot to learn. Where's the dial? Where's the dial in my shoes? Did you see which way they went? Yes, they were heading that way. These bunny things are cute. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially the one that we're traveling with right now, the painter. So far, she's my favorite at the moment. Hopefully, nothing happens. But we'll have to see. The other one seems like a policeman. You pulling for a novelette? Yeah, I pull for all characters. I pull for all characters, regardless. Whew. Sorry, I'm just stretching. Alright then, let's go after them, Arukubox. Just why there are things still chasing us? Oh, did they leave the purple guy behind? Do I look like I know you, numbskull? It's just bad luck. Ah, come on. Are they seriously still coming? Odds of suspicious people. Don't stop, don't run. Careful, those things behind them are... Is it Rift Hounds? But please, we'll pay you, I swear. Aye, aye, aye. All those monsters are coming this way. Careful, Arukubox. Access hostile. Reaction detected. Switching to purification mode for your own safety. Miss Mamaria, please keep a certain distance. Not everybody's helping.
Allow me! Springboard! The Temple of Wisdom!
Game's up. Time's over.
Committed to memory! Rest and rebuild!
Say that last? Well, hey, what are you doing? Arresting the masterminds behind the summoning of those creatures. What else? Wait, we didn't do anything. We were just being chased by those monsters. Honest? What's going on? Tell us everything. Also, about that purple guy. Where's Jacob? That's right, confess. But whatever. Now let's come to this. We might as well complain. Just our luck. Seriously, we should never take in this job. That mama got us to bring him those red stones, you know? Those you gathered previously. He said they'd be important. Important for what? For whatever the heck he was going to do with them. He didn't tell us anything else, just give me the ores by Al Amar. We were just mercs, not miners. And we did it for him, alright? For half a day we worked, and at the end of it, he didn't even pay us when we gave him the damn ores. He even started saying some weird stuff. We hadn't even caught what he said before he took the fragments and left, dropping us like a sack of potatoes, but for useless. And I guess old ways are the best, and no pay either. I was going to get even with that scanner, but he did some hand sign and blabbered out something in a language I didn't know. And that's when those monsters appeared and they chased us all the way here. Why that scumbag? Did he summon the monsters at the other locations? What other locations are you talking about? The same monsters appeared in areas around the village and they're attacking Melusines wherever they find them. Wait, did something like that happen? I didn't know, I swear. After leaving your place, that Jacob guy led us to an intersection up ahead. We didn't really delay. So basically, he never told you anything except that you should go steal the paintings. Don't even bring it up. Never mind telling us anything. That charlatan didn't even pay us our deposit. Why do you work so hard for someone who doesn't even pay a deposit? Is it because you thought he was handsome? Oh, so you like purple? Do you, boss? What in the world are you talking about? Are you an idiot? Of course not. How's that guy handsome anyway? Also, what kind of reason is I like purple? Well, he sure looked like he was in the mood. I hope that a little extra enthusiasm might get him to part with more of it, so I decided to waive his deposit. And that's what you call self-inflicted wound. Looks like we won't be able to get anything useful from these guys. How should we deal with them now? Yeah, don't worry. Well, leave it to me. I'm not an official agent yet, but I can escort them back to the village and hand them over to Sedile. No problem. Wait, just a minute. Aren't we victims too? You ransacked my house, hurt Seymour, and still you claim to be the victims? That's right. Wait. Whose house did they ransack? Stop. That's not the main point. Exactly. To think that you'd even do something like that, You're incorrigible. Come with me now, and you don't you dare resist. Well, you're going after that guy, are you? We know where he's gone. Listen, he's headed towards the place where the giant rock is hanging, you know, over that way. If you give chase now, you can still catch him. A place with a giant sun? Wait, you mean... It's a warm place that makes people at ease. Why would you tell us this? Even so, we won't let you off so easily. Hey, even mercenaries know how to be picky about our partners. That self-serving monster summoning fraudster is no employer of mine, no matter how much he's offering. Not that he even paid us his deposit in the first place, I mean, that's your fault. Everything shaking again? Hey, says, do you think the earthquake could be... Crap, if more of these monsters show... Hey, shorty, you wanted to arrest us, right? Quick, do it now. We surrender unconditionally. That's more like it. Go reform yourself at the Fortress of Merleplate and learn to be useful to society. Well, guess we'll leave that to you. We'll get to the bottom of these quakes. Alright, Mercs, don't get any funny ideas or the Mason Guardianage are going to show you what for. After disarming the mercenaries and tying their hands, so what are we supposed to do now, Arukubox? She can feel it too? Maria, what's wrong? You don't look so good at all. No, it's not that. It's father. It hurts? No. Why are you doing that? I heard it too. And you look just as terrible, Arukubox. You heard something. What did you hear? I'm fine, but... We must hurry. We're out of time. So you gotta hurry to the place where we collected the paints previously? Yes, please, Arukubox. We have to get over there. If you say that, shouldn't you rest for a bit? You look like you're hurting all over. Yes, it hurts. I've never experienced anything like this before. I must go. Father must be suffering far more than I am. Please, Arukubox and Paimon, please take me there to the place where we gathered high purity ores earlier. Okay, let's go. There should be a shortcut we can take. Alright, we finally finished Act 2. Now to do the last chapter, which is... or last act, I guess. Oh my. Wait, what's wrong? Why can't we continue on? Strange, it seems like something's blocking the way. What do? We could use Seymour to break the wall down. The current's over there. That's right, swim over there because father's blood is already... Blood? Umbrella, are you okay? What blood? We cannot delay any further. Let's swim from over there. So Paimon remembers that the currents here used to flow in the opposite direction. No, regular record space collection can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Where the heck are we going? Get to the designated location. Wait, is that an abyss? Whoa, what happened to that strange giant stone all of a sudden? And look at the code, doesn't it actually look like a heart? That's right, this is the original form of the heart. And what's that? You're Jacob? That's Jacob? Gathering paint, as you can see. Huh. Paint. What an interesting way to describe this filth, and to think anyone would set it upon the canvas. But what? So your arrival here was quite unexpected. I could have sworn I sealed all the entrances. Did I slip up somewhere? You remember the Abyss Order, aren't you? Where's the smoke? Where's the fire? And where's the evil? There's you guys, huh? The Abyss Order? Oh, please, don't lump me in those benighted primitives. They are no different from those oppressors. The power they seek is but a tool that only a few can use. What we search for is true equality, liberation of the will. Just as my friend said, those who lack weakness of consciousness shall not be subdued either by gods or death. Stop your prattling. If you aren't with the Abyss Order, how do you explain the magic you used earlier? I merely used the power of the Abyss to reverse the crystallization process, that's all. In any case, I had not expected to see its heart wither to such an extent after a mere few hundred years. As such, it needs to be restored for me to attain sufficient blood. Sufficient blood. Yes, a rather inelegant method of doing things, you might think. Alas, there is no other way. I too initially believed that I could attain enough congealed blood from Ms. Mamre through peaceful means. This would allow me to allow the plan to go through without alerting the Marashose hunters. Alas, that backfired too, but too bad, I suppose. Wait, didn't you previously say that you wanted pain? What's this congealed blood that you're blabbering about? Wait a minute, this is more interesting than I thought. So you don't actually know what those paints really are, or the power they contain? I see. It seems I spoke too much. How terribly unexpected. So I fail to understand. Why would you want to get close to Miss Mamare if you don't understand the value of those paints? So, okay, that's why. Okay. Don't bring us down to the level of sneaky scheming schemers like yourself. Besides, you summoned the monsters earlier, didn't you? What did you do that for? Why did you have to attack the other Melusines? Attack them? I hardly have the time for such frivolous pursuits. Well, in theory, the arrays I activated in those runes to reverse the crystallization would indeed have temporarily opened the way into the realm of beasts. I suppose that's how monsters you mentioned were attracted there, like flies to festering meat on the road. As for those Melusines, well, an unrelated matter, I fear. Let's not discuss them. You? Compared to that, Miss Arukubox, do indulge my curiosity. What do you think of the original sights here, now that you've seen them? Look at your feet. Blood flowing like a river, fertilizing the very dust of the earth with their filthy fat. If I told you that a greater disaster than that will come one day, how will you react? So he was... Wait, did he take part in that, that book that they were writing? That we read? What are you talking about? Blood, fat? Hasn't this place only turned just a little bit red? Negative, the blood has already risen over Miss Autobot's ankles. The local contamination index is now over 10 times the human body's endurance threshold. I recommend that all present leave this area for your own safety to prevent the following allergies, confusion, white matter distortion, and mental deterioration. And I see that's how far it's gone, How sad, but fear not, I will liberate you. The moment foretold by the world formula is coming. There is little time left.
Propagate! Allow me!
Busted.
Grow! Torrent, my refuge! Scatter! This way through the river. Exterminate!
Fascinating. I thought that you were only able to reach this place purely through luck, but it appears as if that was not all. You know, how were you a part of the Abyss and never heard of us? What the heck? Like, I know he's not with the Abyss anymore, but still. Like, how long has he been out of the loop of basic, you know, trends, right? As remember, I'm AR-56, but don't have a Chi-Chi or Jean or Mona. And who ruined your pity then? Oh, it's guaranteed. Got Yai, then Chi-Chi, then another Yai. That's it. Out of primals. Oh, okay. You guys are just talking about petty stuff? Indulge my curiosity, Miss Autobots. Could you tell me who you are exactly? That's none of your concern. You know, how do you not know who I am? That's the bigger question. Not going to answer? Well, that's fine. It was just mild curiosity of mine after all. In any case, I haven't any further time to waste here. The appointed time is coming, and I have enough blood to use. Any further delay must invite unwanted attention. We're not going to let you get away. What time are you talking about? And that is none of your concern. It has nothing to do with you. After all, anyway. Arukubox, look out. What the? What's this? You despicable. What have you done to Arukubox? I want to use that word. This is a matter of utility, not morality. You are indeed very strong, Arukubox, but I wouldn't say the same for the others. Where did those monsters come from this time? Apologize, Jacob, Ingo, but I fear I cannot let you do this. Wait, is that his... Wait, is that his master? Jacob? Miss Mamara and Miss Paimon, please get behind me. My duty is to defend. All attempts to harm you will not succeed. Such arrogance, you piece of soulless scrap. You were unable to defend Marianne, and then all you will do today is confront that incompetence once more. Oh, so his true master is Marianne. But you considered Jacob as a companion back then, I'm assuming? Marianne? And should you survive this battle, the giant revived beast will crush and digest you all. Well then, farewell. Well then, farewell. Okay. They're all coming this way. Well, that's based on the results of my scan. Your attacks will not affect this structure. It can only be destroyed with anything deadly. I am too non-quick. Stop yapping. I have to think of something. I can't do anything. Try to escape. I can't do anything. I can't press anything. It's a breacher primus. Attacking that area. Oh, wow. Okay.
Everyone hold hands! Rest and rebuild!
Quietly now.
Propagate!
Phew, guess we're finally safe, huh? So what is that alien life form then? What the heck? So, what was that? What was with that round thing? It was helping us? Mamara, are you okay? Yes. Father? Huh? Here? Oh, Pi, I thought you were talking to us. It's that sound again. I understand. Since this is your will, it will be done. Arukubox, Pi, could you both strike a pose? I'm going to start drawing. Wait a minute. Paimon hasn't mentally prepared herself or figured out what the pose to strike. Actually, wait, why are we doing this here and now? I don't know how to explain, but I think Seymour can help. Logic module, calculating, intending to rationalize reason for question, results, insufficient data, cannot answer. My logic module concludes that your decision is far from logical, Miss Mamare. Seriously, Seymour, what are you doing? And also, why did you push the problem to him, Mamare? My primary design is to now sorting data fragments. Hey, Seymour, are you okay? Oh boy, looks like he's hanged. Sorry, Paimon, but there's no more time to wait. If we don't hurry, it'll be too late. Well, sure, okay, this doesn't feel quite right, but Paimon trusts you. I have faith in you too, Mamare. I know you won't do anything to harm us on purpose, but Paimon hasn't decided what pose to strike yet. Any thoughts, Arukubox? Striking all villagers as planned pose? Strike, come on, strike a confident pose. I don't know. Yep, that's the kind of confidence you should have in a situation like this. What do you think? What holding this pose to do? Yep, you look great. Now then, leave the rest to me. Mamare takes a deep breath, almost as if encouraging herself, and with a few wags of her short little tail, she gets to work without another word. The expression and the look she gives, you are resolute and earnest, solemn. Some might even say. Not long after, her work is done. It's done. Wow, that was super quick. Well, Arukubox, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, we're going inside the painting? Whoa. Kind of reminds me when we were taken into Irminsul. Obviously without the tree though, but yeah. Apologies, Arukubox, I brought you here before I even had a chance to say hello. I trouble you with helping me clear out that poison. Wait, is this father? Arukubox, please activate the prisons to clear them out. Trying to aim at this is actually pretty difficult. It's easier using a heat up. I'm just using Traveler. Since this quest involves Traveler, I guess. Well, that takes care of that. Thank you, Arukubox. I invite you up here. I still have much to say to you. Yes, you have much to explain. Oh, you're finally here. I've always wanted to meet you and talk to you, Arukubox. You know me? Yes, I've been watching you all this time, or should I say sensing you. I felt your presence ever since a child of mine who loves art brought you inside my body. Wait, is this father? It's really hard to tell the genders for these ones. It was like a warm light that was running to and fro within my organs and blood vessels. Elnas. Yes, that's my name. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Why did you appear in the form of a sign? Well, why? Well, I find that form to be very beautiful. Don't you think so too, Arukubox? I love them very much, for they are one and all my lovely children. And here, I can decide my own appearance, so of course I chose the look I love the most. The design are your children? That's right, that happened a long time ago. Not long after I first experienced death, I think. Many people, the spirits as primordial water and my many metal animals came into my body. I thought that they, like those two other people who were here to explore and gather my blood, I was originally just happy to have people here, but they chose to fight each other in the end instead. But of course, I was dead at that point. I was too weak to do anything beyond watching them in silence and feeling the wounds that they left inside my body. And then someone triggered an explosion that caused a terrible shockwave. Many people died, and those metal animals also died. The survivors left, and everything was very quiet and once more. Those metal animals. Are they talking about the Gardamix? Or rune guards? A lot of sharp shards pierced my body from the explosion impact, but later, tiny life emerged from those wounds and from my broken flesh. I was overjoyed, for they were beautiful, intelligent, and also that was when I realized that I could do more than destroy. I could bring beautiful new life into this world. So I spoke to them and I told them of many things. I taught them how to build a home for themselves that they might grow up well. Then there was happiness and liveliness everywhere. Later, they gradually became unable to hear my voice. That's fine though. Just as mother once said farewell to me, all children must grow up and leave their parents. Only that child who loves painting still speaks to me, and she even brought her friends. That's how I came to meet you. I truly am happy that's the case. So you're Mamoru's father. That's right. So, you truly are special. It was only when the situation was past salvaging that I realized how my blood was poisonous to humans. But when you came into contact with my blood, not only did you not get poisoned, but instead you slowly became linked to my daughter's consciousness. You began to see and sense many things. You are the second person I have met who did not fear my blood. Ah, if only there were more people like you. Who was the other person? Ah, so you don't know each other, but I saw you saying so many things to one another. I referred to the other person who made my heart start beating again. Jacob. Oh, okay. A long time ago, he and someone else came into my body to collect my blood. Absorbing my blood would really raise his spirits. At the time, my children were not born yet, and I felt rather lonely as I lay there. As such, I was very pleased to meet them, and I was very pleased to have them help him out. He must have tried to restart my heart to thank me for helping him out using my blood. I'm afraid I can't accept this hand. As such, I thank you for stopping. And me? Why? Well, if I were to be revived, my heart would beat, my blood would surge, and my internal organs would come to life again. What would happen to the children then? They and their beautiful little houses would be crushed and digested. That would be too terrible a tragedy. Wow, this person's really nice. Like, so he's saying he could easily be revived? But he's like, nah, they're gonna die if they do that, so I'm fine with being dead. I've lived my life. That's guy's really nice. What the heck? What would happen to my children then? Blah blah blah. I might look like this now, but my body is in truth very big and frightening. In the beginning, my siblings and I took leave of our mother and came to play on the surface. But I realized at last that things I found fun and joyous were terrifying to others. It was too late by then, and I was filled with grief and regret. You know, I'm kind of curious what was fun. Like I can imagine, like, if he was like a giant dragon, right? I'm assuming this person was like a giant dragon or something. Was like fun and joyous, like, you know, just like destroying things or what? I don't know. That's why I asked Mamoru to use my blood to create paintings and give it to you. That way I'd get the chance to thank you in person. Thank you, Arukubox, for stopping my heart. So long as I live, I will bring grief to others, and I never wish to see that happen again. You're very welcome. I mean, I did it to survive too. I did it to stop Jacob as well. I see. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity. I haven't been this clear-minded in a long time. Why don't we chat about some other things? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Arukubox? Tell me about your origins. So I guess we get more lore about this land? Sure, my mother is the reason I exist. Mother is the most wonderful person in the world. She gave me my name, and it's a lovely name. Before I was born, I floated in the cosmic darkness. It was cold there, lonely, and I was so sad then, and I would cry often. But later, I heard Mother's voice. She wished for me to be born into a beautiful world, to give me life, to give me a strong and healthy body that could walk the world, to grant me a beautiful name. She wanted to give me many siblings, wanted me to meet many friends, wanted me to see the beautiful sights beyond the cosmic dark. She did not deceive me, and I was very happy. My elder siblings treated me well, and later many younger ones came along, and I treated them just as my elder siblings treated me. Later, we left the world beneath the earth. I felt the wind brushing against my skin, the warmth of the sun, water icy and warm. Life is wonderful, and it was so wonderful that I was able to witness this world. Only later did I discover that I was different from the life in this world. Yeah, the things that brought me happiness, the things that interested me, they were frightening and terribly hurtful to those of this world. Eventually, I fell here and died. That saddened yet gladdened me. I treasured the life I was given by Mother, but my life would bring everyone such pain, so it was better this way. So I'm kind of curious what he did to bring pain to others. Like, what exactly does he mean by that? Later, just as Mother gave me life, I gave my children life, that they may walk upon this world. That makes me very proud and very happy. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Arukubox? Tell me about Jacob. That person from before, you mean? I fear I know little about him. He is not like you, even after drinking my blood. He cannot speak to me as you do. In the beginning, he came with someone else to search for blood within my body. At the time, I could feel that they were different. There was something within him, a bit of a dark, cold cosmic power. Aha, and aha, I thought. So my blood would do him good. Wonderful. Later, he would come often to collect my blood, all the way up till there was a great battle involving many people here, him included. He didn't come back again after that. To be honest, I was worried that he might have died. Imagine how happy I was to see him return, alive and well, and so tall and strong. Interesting. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Arukubox? About the breacher primus from earlier. Oh yes, I saw that you were trapped and thought, if this goes on, I would be revived and you would all die. My strength began to return, and so I thought, why don't I use one of my cells to attack the things that are trapping you? That way, you'd be able to move. Oh, those little circle things. That was one of your cells? That's right, they can help to drive harmful things away from my body and protect my children. However, they aren't as smart as my children, so they will attack you too. Sorry about that. So, I'm glad to have helped out. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Arukubox? I need to go. Paimon and Mamoru will be worried. That's true. Well, I'm almost out of time too. There are a lot of things I'd love to talk to you about, but the life I received this time, it's almost spent. Could you do me a favor though, Arukubox? What do you need? Could you tell Mamoru? What to say? How about this then? Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you and I'm very proud of you. Alright, and please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Thanks a bunch, Arukubox. Got it. Alright then, thank you. Honestly, it was a great meeting you. Someday I hope I'll be able to traverse this world without fear of causing harm or death to others. When that time comes, I'll be sure to show you what I really look like. You know, I really want to see the true appearance of this this person or this being. Hey, Arukubox, are you alright? You've been staring at that painting this whole time. Seriously, you were just like Seymour. He just said he would be searching for data, and since then he just not moved at all. Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm so very proud of you. you. Wait a minute. Where did that come from? Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry. My eyes are a little dry from all that staring. Wait just a minute. Where did all that come from? Are you okay? Someone asked me to pass their words on to you, Mama Ray. I see. Thank you. Please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Come on. I've always gone along with everyone. Seriously. But since Father said so, I got it. Thank you, Arukubox. I probably didn't notice before, but when did that thing over there turn back to stone? The shaking from the ground, shaking from before seems to be stopped too. Wait, were they in such a hurry to paint us because... Wait, Paimon got it. People call really good paintings absorbing, don't they? So you painted that in order to absorb Arukubox, right? So that doesn't make sense. What happened really? I'll explain the detail later. The problem here seems to have been resolved at least. We're safe for now, and us and the Melusines. Alright then, but you better explain later. Yes, Arukubox. What do you think of this painting? Well, please feel free to critique it. I didn't have much time and I wasn't the best self, so I'm not very confident about it. Oh, that feels like an excuse. I gotta stop doing that. So what do you think? I absolutely love it. It's even cooler than the real Paimon. But what? Paimon doesn't get the painting at all. That's wonderful. Paimon doesn't know what to say about your art. Looks amazing. Is this what they call an artistic baptism of fire? I'm glad you liked it either way. As long as you do, I'm happy. I'm not a very good speaker unlike you, Paimon. But when I'm with you, I'm very happy. That's why I want to give you something that makes you happy too. Preliminary memory fragment sorting is complete. Well, you're back, Seymour. I may now answer previously unanswerable questions as well. Previously unanswerable. Which questions were those? The one about my master that Miss Paimon asked, as well as my aforementioned purpose. I am prototype 4AC-V07, designed by Garbled Mechanical Noises to accompany and protect my master, Miss Marianne. Miss Marianne? That Jacob guy mentioned the name as well, didn't he? Yep. Makes sense. Affirmative. Miss Marianne was my master and my prime directive as was to accompany her on Garbled Mechanical Noise's behalf and ensure that she would smile happily. I have not been able to fulfill that duty for 17 times 10 21 clockwork cycles due to the lack of relay module. In truth, I cannot ascertain Miss Marianne's present location either. This should never happen. My logical unit requires immediate repair. It's just, if you do not mind, allow me to depart for now. My standard deduction module has already calculated that the most likely location where I may collect information, and I must go there. Wait, Seymour, are you leaving? Affirmative. I thank you for your care thus far, Miss Maria, but I have a duty that I must fulfill. Then I'll come too. Negative. Deduce danger level high. For your safety, I must refuse your proposal, Miss Maria. But I will promise to return and express formal gratitude to you once I find my master. Unfortunately, some of my memories remain damaged, so I do not presently know where the order that I must reach is precisely. As such, my search will inevitably take a great deal of time. For that, you have my apologies in advance. I see, I understand. There's something I must do, and so you have to leave, but you'll have to come find me, won't you, Seymour? Affirmative. Alright, then be careful, Seymour. You have to come back, alright? My token, the sum of my life, is with you, so don't go breaking down some place where I can't find you. Yeah, my word, Miss Mara. I will fulfill my mission and return to your spatial coordinates. Okay, I got it. Anyway, I've suddenly got a bad inspiration, so I'm going to go paint now. Don't forget to come back and see me when you finish your work, okay? You have a deal. We'll take care of Seymour for you for now. Alright, I understand. Arukubox, Paimon, Seymour. Y'all stay safe, alright? I'll make a move first. Mamara. So where are we going next? Seymour mentioned this place called the Ordo, right? The Narcissan Cruise Ordo? What sort of place is the in any way? Searching, insufficient data, unable to answer. My standard deduction module was only able to give this name apart from what I do, not to possess any related information. Wait, then how are we supposed to find the place? We can help. Calculating affirmative, your presence on the journey will greatly increase the success rate. Thank you very much for your help, Miss Arukubox. But let's go anyway. Once everything's settled, we'll bring you back to see Mama there. Okay, so I'm assuming what he's talking about has to do with this quest right here. That's the only thing I can think of because it has the same word in it. So many stuff. So he's saying I gotta talk to myself. What are you? Mercy Kajuju. Hey, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was paying attention to the story for this world quest here. I was pretty well invested, especially since I've been playing this for over 3 hours, so. My bad for not saying hi right away. Where the heck is this Sealy? What? It's saying it up there. My eyes want me to close and then sleep. I'm pretty much done. But yeah, guys. I'll be ending the stream for today since I finally got done with that world quest I wanted to finish. So thank you guys for coming by. And see you guys either in Discord or next to my stream. Bye bye.